bringing fat Jim back?
I think so, dude. I got a little bit of a Ponzo right here, you know.
You used to run. You were like on cross country and track, right? When you weren't playing soccer?
Yeah, but I never liked it. I think, I liked hanging out with Owen.
More for the social aspect, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the island of all islands.
You doing all right?
Dude, first scotch I think I've ever had.
Oh, you don't like it?
Kevin, right.
Kevin likes that one.
It's different than I thought it would be.
Which one's that?
Highland Park 12.
Oh, yeah, that one was good.
I started him with a nice one. And then going to Kevin's favorite.
Trash.
They're both good whiskeys.
Anyway, welcome aboard.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having me.
Introduce yourself. Give us something.
I'm Jimmy.
You're blowing the first rule, man.
Okay. I'm Jimmy. I live in Wayndale. I guess now Brooklyn. Back here for the last 2 months working remote.
So you said you live half and half downstate?
Yeah. So basically what happened was I was working a job non-remote for 8 months. Total Ponzi scheme, for sure. But I was making a bunch of money doing it. And then I quit that, and I got another job working for a finance company in Manhattan, and it's almost entirely remote. So
that's where you're at now?
Yeah. I mean, I go to Brooklyn maybe once a week on a Tuesday if I want to go into the office.
So where do you stay down there, or do you not?
I pay rent in Bed-Stuy. I live in Brooklyn.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, I come back here, free food, free nice bed, really quiet.
Looks like my niece is here. I hope.
Is that a cat or your niece?
I think it was my niece. I see a tie-dye shirt moving around outside. So.
What the fuck, man? You okay?
And now you're gonna hear a bunch. We have four dogs in the house now again.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you know about this.
I know about it.
You
Oh,
do?
wait. Yeah, the puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a joke.
That happened last time. Cartnark.
Oh, okay.
River Dance.
What?
The name of the dog, River Dance.
Is that really the name?
River.
Well,
I was born by the river.
I gotta tell you,
In a
dude,
little
that
town.
mustache is blowing my fucking mind right now.
I appreciate it. I've been working on it for about a
What the
month,
hell?
just over a month now.
How long are you letting that thing go?
I don't know. I got a summer job coming up eventually, so probably before I start that.
What
Probably
kind
should.
of summer job? Like a camp counselor?
Yeah.
Then you gotta cut that thing
Yeah,
off, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
You going back to the camp?
Not that camp. I'm going
Oh,
to a different camp. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, wait. So, Jimmy, you got gifts, man.
Yeah, more specifically, I guess, oriented towards you. Where's my bag?
That's what I like to hear.
I was,
Our number one fan has dropped into the
We
building.
picked a hell of a day to do a podcast, huh?
Yeah.
unfortunately, I'm a nicotine fiend, so I'm, run through my closet, what the fuck, looking for this vape thing, because I quit cigarettes, and,
Congratulations.
thank you very much.
What kind of cigarettes did you smoke? Because I saw today they're trying to ban menthol cigarettes.
Oh, God, when I was hanging out with Dylan Tipping, it was
Saw that
Marlboro
too.
100s. Never menthol, though.
Never menthol. All right, so it
Let's
doesn't
not say
affect you.
never, but I found this bad boy, and you might have to fix the frame, but
I love when people bring.
no.
I
check
love
that
when
shit.
Memorabilia.
Oh my god, is Kevin in this? He has to be, right?
Sitting right next
Yeah,
to
I've
me
got a
over there.
different
Holy
jersey because I forgot
shit,
mine at
yeah.
home.
The frame's kind of fucked up, but
Go figure. Kevin and the only other person with a different jersey is. I'll let you guys figure that out for yourself.
Classic.
Do you know?
and for you guys, I got nothing.
Guess what? Look what color jersey they make him wear in Dover.
It's a goal.
Oh
it's
my
a goal.
God.
He was
Why are you
goalie.
wearing another?
No,
he
not
was
Kevin.
Rich,
Look at the only other person who was supposed to be wearing another jersey.
Shout out Rich
Go
Eldridge.
figure.
Shout out Rich
Go
Eldridge.
figure. See how they
Goal.
do it up in Dover?
Goalkeeper.
Bunch of racist
Yo,
ass.
I was
All right.
actually listening to some of his music on
He's a
YouTube
rapper
the other
too?
No, not a rapper. See, he's got a phenomenal.
See, that was
voice.
racist.
He's got a good
Yeah,
voice.
That was
yeah.
racist.
We're going down some dark holes now, man. No pun intended.
That,
Yeah,
that didn't
dark hole.
that didn't last even 5 minutes. Damn it, Matt.
Yeah. I'm progressive, remember?
Yeah, we got to start timing it because that's pretty funny.
Timing what? How quick it takes me to be racist?
Yeah, how quick to your borderline comments that are just like, we don't need that.
So then I found that, and then like I was like, he texted me and said he was here, and I stole these from Barnes & Noble when I was like 16. So there you go.
What are they? Like Transformers? Oh yeah.
They're Gundams, dude. They're Gundams.
Oh, sorry.
Yo, come
I remember
on, Matt.
I was at Barnes &
Like,
Noble.
well, he handed it to me like this, backwards.
Someone's got a
Not
little
that I would
bit.
have known anyway, but sweet.
They were trying to charge like $25 for these things. I was like, are you serious?
Hey, you got them for free.
Yeah.
$25 each?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus
Oh, I would have
Christ.
stolen those too.
Yeah, put it up on the bar. Fuck it, right? Thank you.
Anytime.
We love studio decor. Dicker.
Yeah.
Decor.
I like the whole
Sticker down.
like the Caribbean vibe you got going on.
Right?
Over here.
This
the
is
island,
new.
man.
This is only like the third episode with this. Isn't that nice?
Welcome to the island.
It's super nice,
We try.
Jimmy, I forgot, man. This is when you were still a little chubby.
dude.
I forgot, like, Fat Jimmy was a thing.
Is that from your house?
No. That was that modified or JV? Because I ran cross
Did you steal
country.
that from Espo?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
That doesn't seem very convincing.
I would never steal from Espo. He was a good guy.
Yeah.
What is that? 2007. That's weird, man.
Yeah,
in the balls.
That must have been modified.
14 years ago.
Yeah.
That's
Espo was a
disgusting.
cool dude, though. Absolutely cool dude.
Who's that, the coach?
Yeah, he was a nut.
I think we talked about him on the podcast before.
Super nut.
Great dude. He's just like out of his mind.
You know what though? They had that school trip to like what country did we go to? Spain, Portugal, I think. I think by day 2 I got like so hammered with like a bunch of like French Canadian people who I didn't even know. I had like a chaperone for the next 7 days, couldn't go out, and I was with the Espo the whole time.
What grade was this?
I think I was in 11th or
Ah.
12th or something like that. If I was not with Espo the whole time, I would have learned nothing on the entire trip. So shout out Espo.
Are those supposed to be informative trips?
No, I think.
I didn't.
I mean, I didn't go on one. I unfortunately, I was lucky in a different way. My grandparents took me on a trip to Ireland rather than paying like my parents paying the school to go on a trip. So I went to Ireland while everyone. That was the DP across Europe year. So I wasn't on that trip, but I mean, you go Dover planes like across Europe, but also
Double pen.
double pen, obviously. Dover.
You know where
Dover,
my mind goes.
Dover style.
Dover style? What's Dover
Yeah.
style?
DP. So unfortunately,
Or cookie.
Gross.
Or biscuit. You said biscuit, right?
Oh, biscuit, yeah. Soggy biscuit?
Back to you in the studio.
So wait, what is this? Is this Pawn or Holmes?
I don't even know. What is it?
It's Holmes. Poor Will. Back to you in the studio.
I'm about to go Holmes.
There's no place like Holmes.
Yeah.
What's it about?
So I didn't go on the trip. It's supposed to be. I imagine it's supposed to be informative. You do tours and go to the museums and you see all the stuff that you're supposed to see when you're a tourist in Europe. But I mean, who's actually? All the kids are just waiting to go out and drink.
Right.
Because it's 16 over in Europe, in those parts of Europe, and so.
Over in those parts.
Yeah, they gave me like a 7-day restriction. By day 8, it was over. I was with Ty Mill. He was doing like the Worm in Barcelona. That's the only thing I remember.
You weren't out there just pulling Polish bitches or anything?
No, actually no. There was this one French Canadian girl who I was hanging out with like a lot. Who I guess didn't want me to go anywhere with anyone else. But I think they were pulling.
She locked you down on the trip.
I was gonna say you met her one time and she just full control.
Look, hormones. I don't know.
Those French Canadians.
Mr. Rosano, I'll never forget, dude. That dude, he pulled through for me that night. I remember he took all of the French Canadian people out. I swear to God, I hope my girlfriend does not listen to this fucking podcast.
She's got news for you. She's gonna.
I get a knock on my my hotel door, and I'm like, what the fuck? And it's the girl. She comes in, I'm like, what are you doing here? Like, you're definitely not allowed to be in here. She's like, this guy, he told me to come in here. I look outside, and it's Rosano standing, like,
The teacher?
in the middle of the 4, like, rooms. First of all, trying to figure out which room was his. And,
Is he drunk, too?
Oh, definitely.
They were all hammered.
Definitely. He's borderline alcoholic
Every single
as
one
far
of
as I
them.
know.
You guys would get along.
Yeah, he was a pretty cool dude. Rosano was
Allegedly.
So
he
he's
was
just,
trying to-
he's
so
just
he-
guiding her right into your room? Just
Dude, she told me, go in there. I was like, whoa, okay.
so you're dicking down Canadians in Europe.
Yeah, just once, I guess. You know.
Ah, that's good. It's better
I'm
than
kinda
0
young.
times, I guess.
Yeah. Cool trip, though.
Yeah,
How much was that? Did you go? You didn't go.
No, all right, so actually, I signed up to go. Oh, you're gonna get me pissed, man. I signed up to go. I put $900 deposit down. I start making like $380 monthly payments, and 3 months into that, Mr. Esposito, who ran it, calls me to his room and starts yelling at me. He's like, "Why the fuck did you pull out of the trip?" Like, because he was a soccer coach. Like, we were close. Like, what are you talking about? I didn't. So we call them. They say, "Yeah, he pulled out." I'm like, "All right, well, that's not true." So I go to the bank and like get all my bank statements, and they just stopped taking my money. So
Oh, that's whack.
yeah,
So it just wasn't coming out of your account?
yeah. So then we call them back, and the lady's like, "Well, you must not have had enough at the time of the payments." And like I go through, and like, I mean, I'm fucking 17, I think so.
Wingdale
I'm-
Hardware?
It was
No,
like
I was at the fountains at that point.
Oh,
So I'm making $7.32 an hour.
that's way
Everything is getting saved for this trip. I'm like, all right, here I had, $900. Here I had $1,200, like whatever. It's like, all right, well, you can still go, but you got to pay us like everything now. Like, I couldn't do that.
How much was the trip?
36,
Holy
I
shit.
think.
Yeah, a little over $3,000, I think.
So
Espo wouldn't have like helped you out. None of the
no, he offered. Espo said, "Listen, I'll pay for it, and then you just pay me." But I was like, "What if I lose my job or something?" Like, I didn't, but
Still,
Right.
shout out Espo, though.
yeah,
Dude.
no, I just didn't. I didn't want to fuck him. So
I
God
mean, it's
forbid
not like
anything
that.
happens.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I feel like you would have. It's not like you're just gonna like disappear.
No, and
I
you'd
mean-
think of all people, my dad would have been the first one to be like, "All right, yeah, I'll help," but no, fuck him, fuck me, I guess.
Wait, so that chick
I
came...
think I don't think that at all. You literally told a story once on the pod that your dad bought you a car with your money.
With my money, yeah, yeah.
no,
I guess,
I don't think your dad would go ahead and be like, "Hey, let's figure this out, and you can pay me back."
Yep, he still swears that's fine. So, but whatever. Great dude, fucking asshole.
So that girl, like, that teacher led into your room, right? When she got in there, do you remember if you guys locked the door behind you?
Dude, there was, not only did we lock the door, but there was also like 2 or 3 other roommates in there at the same time.
Oh, they were
It
in
was
there.
like a despicable situation.
Oh. I was
Yeah,
gonna
we're
I was gonna ask if you think that the teacher let her in there to come in for the kill.
And watch.
Yeah, or for the
You
to
never
join,
know.
watch, whatever.
When I looked outside and like, because I was so confused as like, how the fuck, like, how'd she even get in here? And I saw Rosano like literally trying to figure out which room was his. I was like, all right, whatever, He doesn't got anything on lock, I think.
Do you prefer James or Jimmy?
You can call me whatever you want.
You don't have a preference?
I'd say most people call me Jimmy. A lot of my close friends call me Jim, like my friend Randy and my friend D-Tip. They always call me Jim. And like
Is he friends with Q?
Q? The fuck is that?
Damn it!
So stupid. Q-tip.
I'm missing it.
All right, never mind.
I know who Q-Tip is, but
No, you said my friend D-Tip.
oh,
Is he friends with
okay.
Q?
Man, I gotta tell you, that was a pretty lame joke, dude.
So bad.
It's my-
so
it's my shtick.
bad. I hate it.
Yep.
I like it a lot more now, though, that I know it was so bad.
That's kind of the point, yeah.
Did you not meet Jimmy in Albany?
I don't know. I might have ran into him once or twice. I don't know, though.
We've probably brushed shoulders maybe
Yeah,
every now
Probably
and
at
again.
Dowd's and shit. I remember there was one night I was leaving your house going back home, and I walked down. Where you live down in Ontario, right?
Mhm.
Walking down Ontario, and I see this crowd of people, and I hear yelling. I'm like, all right, whatever. So like, as I get closer, I'm with Ryan Christian. He's fucked up, like white in the face, barely walking. I'm like, all right, let's just go on. So as we get
Nice.
close to like your house, I see it's fucking you, and you're herding people into somebody else's house. And like I stopped and I was like, what's going on? And I think it was your neighbor like pissed you off, so you're telling all these people like party in this house, like Go ahead in, and
Sounds
they're all
about
just
right,
heading
dude.
into this poor dude's house.
There would be times where like I would just get so fed up that random people would be in my house, where it'd be just like, just go over there.
Send him to the neighbor.
Yeah, no.
Did you know him, or was it like?
No idea, no idea. I remember one time I didn't always live there. I lived on Myrtle, and I remember it was one kid in there was in a TKE frat house. So it was sophomore year, I think.
Shout out to the Greeks.
Yeah. They had a good time. I was studying for finals. I head home. I get to my apartment. There's 300 fucking people in my house, like literally without any type of warning. I'm like, what the fuck? Mind you, I still partied that night a little bit. I wake up, the door, my entire door is just ripped off the hinges. I walk outside to the hall. Some guy's like peeing on the fucking like wall or something. So I throw him out. And I see these 3 frat dudes. They're sitting there. It must have been like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. They're sitting there doing a bunch of like, God knows what, most likely cocaine, watching the show so intently. And
How do you not hit that? The first time someone actually says the word cocaine.
Yeah, and he blows up.
And he's on his phone.
Cocaine.
I'm
Right.
sorry.
Are we gonna have to cut that off or?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted him to hit the sound.
Sorry, I did.
okay.
I just have been looking at the Instagram. It's a little early. So I won't do it. But I'm just looking at the Instagram. It already has 226 views. We don't usually get that for like a day or a day and a half, 2 days.
So you're hyped over there.
Yeah, I'm just excited. So
good.
I was just looking at that. I wasn't in the conversation. That's on me. My bad. Back to you in the studio.
So cocaine's a hell of a drug. From
Yeah,
the
right.
are
Well,
watching
so,
TV.
so yeah, they're watching something. So I knew one of the guys. His name was Pinsett. Total maniac, but super nice guy.
That couldn't have been his real name, right?
Was he friends with Dip?
How I knew him.
Okay.
Do not hit me with any more of these fucking jokes, dude. Because they're gonna go way over. Anyways, he's like, Jim, you gotta see this. You gotta see this. You gotta see this.
Upset.
I go over there to see what they're watching. And they are watching the Caitlyn Jenner Bruce
Transformation.
transformation thing, and like it apparently was the second time that they had been watching it. Like they had been doing that, just watching it the entire night. I was like, holy shit, dude, I got to move out of here.
It's like the last thing I'd want to watch. Like, fucked up.
I don't know, dude. They seemed to like it, and they were frat dudes too.
Right. I mean, to each his own, I guess.
I mean, maybe they just thought it was kind of like wild or something. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they, them, Bruce, Caitlyn, like the party, right?
Maybe
I would
Maybe that's
assume
why.
so.
I don't know what she goes by.
Not gonna get into that.
Yeah, I'm gonna avoid that one.
Mm-hmm.
See, that one went over my head now. Well, you want to talk a little bit about the wisdom, your follow-up? I just thought that was funny on you. I mean, if you don't, we don't have to. I figured I'd ask
No,
you.
it's all right.
Did you get your little teeth removed, or?
Yeah.
Do you have the picture? Can you bring it up? I can screenshot it and send it to you, right?
Yeah. I guess you could.
Unless you already have it.
No, I don't. But so I went for my last wisdom teeth follow-up appointment today. I had one, and then the guy wanted me to come back. I guess they weren't healing as good as they should have, or the stitches hadn't fallen out as quickly as they should have, like dissolved or whatever. So I went back. It was three weeks later from that. Now we're here today, Wednesday the 28th, and the quickest probably appointment of my life. I got to drive down to Carmel, so that was like 40 minutes with traffic on the back roads to get like in front of the Putnam Hospital, across at those doctor offices.
I just sent it to you. You want to just pull it up first?
Yeah, and so I go into the office and I'm sitting in the chair, and the frickin' medical report, I guess, whatever you want to say, the only thing that it frickin' says on the screen, I have not received it. There it is. The only thing, Christ.
I remember when I got my shit pulled out. Right afterwards, I remember talking to the doctor. I said, "Dude, you're a fucking hero, dude." I felt whatever he gave me,
Yeah.
something else.
So
Kind of good shit.
So the only thing that it said on my on my medical report was marijuana smoker and and obesity, and then for my allergies, tree nuts. It's just absolutely ruthless at 9 a.m. to start my day like that, like looking over at the TV
you fucked
screen.
your shit up, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up.
I was like, I gotta go for a run today, I guess.
Yeah, dude.
I did not.
Dude, I've been trying to go on some runs every now and again. My dad, he's got like this like thing where he's going on these like long ass bike rides and stuff. I came back from Brooklyn the other day. He's like, "Oh, you're looking pretty chubby, dude." Like the fuck, dude. Like and so I've been trying to run consistently. It's tough,
Bringing fat Jim back.
I think so, dude. I got a little bit of a Ponza right here,
You used to run. You were like on cross country and track, right? When you weren't playing soccer?
Yeah, but I never liked it. I think, I liked hanging out with Owen.
More for the social aspect, right?
Yeah. And,
Okay, it's a hell of a drug.
Mr. Poole was cool. But junior year, I was like, fuck all that shit, dude. I'm done with it.
Wait, speaking of your dad's a big barbecue guy?
Yes, he is. So he used to be a police officer. He was a narcotics sergeant, believe it or not, back in the 80s during the crack epidemic.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Damn right it is. He was in a car chase, broke his back, got on 2/3 of a pension, was apparently way too bored, and started a barbecue, not a barbecue business, but started barbecuing. My mom, she's a personal trainer. She used to personal train Joe Famulero, who was one of the editors of Food and Wine magazine. He wrote a very nice article about my father, his cooking, and his thing, and that was it. Took right off.
Oh, shit.
So what is your dad as a businessman? Like a barbecue business?
Oh, yeah, like 12 years running.
What is it? Why have I never known this?
It's so...
Big W's?
It's so fucking funny, because he did not get it when he named it. It's called Smoking Jay's Barbecue.
What's your dad's name?
Jerome.
Oh, what?
His name's Jerome.
Turkey.
He
might be friends with Dipset and Q-Tip.
He might be.
That's profiling.
Yeah. Jerome, Joe, and then I'm Jimmy, and his other son is JD, who also went to Albany. Yeah, he was the goalie on the Lax team.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why is this news to everyone?
To the town of Dover.
How old is this kid?
We like to keep it on the wraps, bro. He was
Did you say it on
my
the
age.
podcast?
Yeah, exposed.
He didn't go to Dover though.
No. He went to what's it called?
The reservation.
Arlington?
The reservation.
No.
Must be his lax.
He's
Yeah.
he's not. He's
Olivet?
not one of the good ones. But I'm pretty sure he plays for
That's a
Atlas
local
now,
joke.
which is a professional lacrosse team.
Shit.
I don't really watch professional lacrosse, but shout out that.
That's pretty
Yes.
cool.
Yeah, we got to get him on the podcast.
Yeah, well,
Talk to us about the sticks, bro.
one of these days.
So where do we get your dad's barbecue? Because now I'm intrigued.
Shit, dude.
You can get it at
where is it?
smokingjaysbarbecue.com.
No. Season's hiking up. We pull as many leftovers as possible. I'll bring you guys a tin.
Where's his business located?
Basically, it's genius because there's no overhead. He does all the prep at our house. We have like a shed where we do it, and we have like 3 commercial smoking pits. And we'll go pretty much anywhere within like a 2-hour radius. And
So it's like more of a catering thing, kind of?
exactly. And we tailor to upscale barbecue. So
Okay.
pay more money for barbecue.
What style is it? Like Carolina style or Texas style?
Carolina style.
That's like the dry stuff, right?
Nope.
No?
Hey, I like me a good dry rub from time to
He
time.
does.
You know what
He does. He makes a very good dry like beef rib. But
I'm
he
saying?
does
dry beef.
He does smoked mac and cheese, chicken, ribs, all that shit, shoulder clod. We had these things called like shrimp on sugarcane skewers.
Sugar
we
clod.
had, like,
That's got to be Jamaican, right?
I was going somewhere.
His
with
name's
that.
Jerome, maybe he got
Bumba
that
clod
figured
or
out.
something like
That's what I was
that.
thinking.
Damn, man, I never knew
Yeah.
any of this.
Yep.
Like you've been a stranger this whole time.
And then my mom's a personal trainer, so she just gets pissed off at him about it. So
She
Yeah.
doesn't eat it?
She probably tells him, stop eating so much barbecue, Jerome.
I haven't seen
Jerome.
What's his name?
I haven't seen
Jerome?
my mom eat a carb in like 10 years. Like
Damn.
like
She is in very good shape. I saw her when I was picking you up.
still well, thanks, I guess, but
Yeah,
I'm
right.
just saying, she's a strong looking lady.
Yeah, no,
She
no,
could
no.
probably plow a good field or something. I
Oh,
don't
let's.
know.
Okay, come on now.
Oh, boy.
Come
now.
on, man.
I heard enough of
That's
those
not
jokes
cool.
in like high school. She's older now. She can't like run and stuff, but she still does the personal training thing.
You can still plow a field. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Sorry,
Let's
man.
not get crazy. Let's not get
Sorry.
crazy.
He's got both
I was
brass
being
knuckles
serious.
right next to him.
She actually crushed it during COVID because the gym that she personal trains out of is in my basement. So it's 1-to-1, and she was getting like trains left and right.
So your house
Okay.
is like a full blown plaza. You got
Plaza.
yeah. I mean, you got the barbecue in the back. You got
Oh
the
yeah, on
gym
the
in
side.
the basement.
Yeah, gym in the basement.
What
else?
don't
What do
you
you-
have
what do you
over
have?
there in West Dover?
What don't I have over there? There's no pinball machine. That'd be pretty cool.
No arcade. Okay.
No arcade. No arcade.
Yeah,
no
but you're on
I
the
love how the
sticks, you
first
play
thing he
video
thought of
games.
was pinball.
arcade. It would be sick. I wish I had
It
one.
would be sick, but can't argue with that.
Like there's
if-
something
what else?
metaphoric behind that. There.
No Xbox. Tragedy.
With the red rings.
That's about it. Yeah. No. It just stopped working in Brooklyn, and then like I threw it off like the roof.
Roofed it.
Yeah.
You actually did the opposite of roofing it.
We used to have this thing
Floored
on my 21st, 22nd, 23rd birthday where we would throw like some type of appliance off like the roof of our building, and it was always really cool because it would make.
Wait,
like,
how
this-
high up were you?
Oh, dude, Dad has the video. I'm pretty sure he still does. It sounds like a bomb hit, like three stories up or something like that.
That was the Xbox.
No, that was a one of those like little plasma TVs. The Xbox was in Brooklyn. That was rage, unfortunately. I really, really wanted to play Skyrim, but you know, luckily now I got it on my little Nintendo Switch thing in here.
So what are you throwing this year? You got anything lined up?
Who, me?
Yeah. Well, no one else throws appliances off the roof.
Oh, I mean, dude, you got like a broken laptop or something? Come on.
Oh, so it has to already be broken.
Has to be broken, yeah.
Oh,
No, if it's functional. Come
Well, you
on.
said something was
We're
in
not
rage.
wasteful.
You said something was about rage, though.
What do you think he is?
The
a
Xbox
savage?
was broken, and then I got upset.
Oh,
But it was already broken at
because
that point. in
Were you
time.
upset because it was broken?
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
How big are you willing to go? Like, if I got a broken fridge or something?
Dude, if I could carry it and throw it off the fridge and it'll make a cool noise, that's probably it.
I can't imagine a fridge would not.
If we
make
could
a
get
noise.
like 4 of us to put like push like a junked car off like a 11-story building,
You would do it.
oh my god,
You're about it. All right.
all the way. Gotta be safe though. Make sure you know everyone's away. And
Clear the perimeter.
6 feet.
whatever.
Yikers Island will, block down the.
Yeah, we'll run security for you, man.
I'm telling you, dude, the sound. It's all about the sound.
All about the
So
sound.
if we do end up having a Yikers Island fight card, his dad has to cater it.
Fuck yeah.
I like that.
What's this Yikers Island fight card you got going on?
It's in the it's like a year in the works now.
Really? What is it, like a bunch of the guys and stuff?
We line up people looking to duke it out.
I'm trying to rematch Chase. The last time it didn't go too well.
You guys fought?
Fly him in.
Oh, we used to have a boxing thing in our basement in Albany. Let me say I was wasted. Chase
This is the
wasn't,
plot of Fight Club.
But yeah,
Finally, my joke
Chase
makes
caught
sense
me
now.
that time. Body shots, no face shots though.
So what did you guys have like a real setup and rules, or just like fight until someone's not like done?
We had like gloves, and then we would just like punch each other as hard as we possibly can. And
I know how that part works. I'm saying, did you have like rounds or anything? You just went till someone won.
I think it was like I started throwing up or something, and then that was it. I drank a lot of beer though.
So, all right. Well, if Chase, I know you're listening now, so maybe
Look, I'll show you.
We could put on the.
Where did I throw that phone?
Right here.
Yeah, let me show you something cool.
You have a video of it?
No, but I got Heritage, bro. What was his name?
Yo, Chase. So we're looking to put on the rematch.
Chase. Where's the camera? Where do I look at him directly? Over there. We're going for round 2.
Let's do it. Yikers Island put that on.
Round 2, baby. Check that out, though.
And Smoking Jay's
My
barbecue will
great-granduncle.
put us on.
Oh, he'd be rolling in his grave, dude.
Yep.
If he knew you lost to Chase.
3-time belt winner in a very exclusive
this?
club. Yeah.
Oh, Tony Canzoneri.
This is your grandpa? Your
Great.
Oh, like great granduncle or something like that.
Great-granduncle.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like you.
Yeah, genetics, I guess.
Yeah, if anyone else out there wants to fight in the local New York area, please contact me because we want to put that on. We want to put on like at least 3 fights. How cool? How fun would that be?
That'd be sick.
We can even do it with headgear. We have fucking headgear. We have all the equipment.
Yeah, that'd be
if you want to
cool.
box, you could box. If you want to do MMA rules, you can do MMA rules.
There's just no chance I'm fighting Isaiah. But that's just off the table.
That's the moral of
We're
the
gonna
pod,
just-
pretty much. Yeah.
That's the only
So
yeah.
John, you would?
John.
His brother.
I don't know. Never. Really
He was
seen
on
him.
the pod. Take a look at him.
Oh, he had the dreads.
Yeah.
Kind of tall.
He's big. As
Episode
fuck.
52.
Maybe. I'm pretty sure I almost watched him beat the shit out of D-Tip one time though, for some dumb reason. But John was definitely in the right at that point in time. So props to him. But
So I'm looking at your great
You're
daddy
small.
uncle. Well,
Yeah.
not only that, his record. He was 141 and 24.
141.
141 wins, 24
Insane.
losses. That man was no joke.
I got it in my blood.
CTE's a hell of a
Dude.
drug. How long did he live? It probably says it. On
Oh,
there.
he definitely drank himself to death for sure.
Oh, that's good.
Definitely 51. Yeah. I got this guy in Albany, not Albany, fucking Brooklyn, who we fight from time to time, and he's a bit bigger and stockier. And I remember like he wanted to like wrestle one time, and I won the actual thing. And now like every time I'm there, he's knocking at my door at like 9 o'clock. Yo, Jimmy, I got the gloves. Blah blah blah. Da 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 da.
So do you fight him? Just whenever you.
I would
choose?
wrestle him. He's kind of built, you know, like and like with the fist, he'd probably knock me out. That'd be real.
Not your
myself,
granddaddy
you know?
though.
Did you wrestle in high school?
No.
Oh.
Listen, bro, I could choke someone out. That's about it.
I think
Prove it right now. Choke him out.
I think this is a good time, a good podcast maybe to bring up because it's, looking at the 4 of us in this room, it's gonna be a white boy summer, as Chet says.
Oh man.
Let's
Man.
fucking do it, dude.
Have you guys heard this?
Oh, it's been
Yeah.
having me cracking up all the time.
We mentioned it very briefly
With
on
Meg,
on
I
one of
tried
the-
to get into it, and no one was interested.
What do you mean
so-
you tried? You're already wearing the fucking shorts.
No, I
You
mean,
got
I
white
tried
boy
to
summer
talk
merch
about it.
on?
Well, I mean, they're just striped shorts. I don't really know.
If anyone here is white boy summer right now, it's got to be you.
They almost look like striped pajamas, and that would make
They're
you
comfy.
the
I sleep in them.
boy in the
sometimes.
striped pajamas, wouldn't it?
What do you think went wrong? Like Tom Hanks had this son.
The money went wrong. That's it.
Bert
Probably a good
Kreischer
point, yeah.
did like this whole bit, or not a bit, but he went on this whole rant about Chet and Tom Hanks on Two Bears One Cave, and he was basically saying like,
Great pod.
yeah, it's very funny. He was basically saying that like Tom Hanks sacrificed his son so that he could make Castaway, Forrest Gump, all these AAA movies for us, and so something had to be sacrificed in
That's
there.
some deep psychological shit, bro.
That's Bert's theory.
Maybe he had this on just for someone's gonna get this. It was the adrenochrome. He was
Maybe the son just got
Extreme
jealous
chrome.
of the volleyball and that was it, you know?
game over. Yeah, he got dreads, or no, Justin Bieber got the white boy dreads.
He
Going.
does?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, pull it up.
Uh-oh.
It really is going to be a white boy summer, huh?
You
John's
seen the
gonna be
video of
pissed.
Justin Bieber? I don't know if it's staged or not, but like doing like push-ups in like the fucking hood or something like that.
No.
They like called him out on it. They're like, "Oh, you got to do like 20 push-ups." It must have been
So he
staged.
did push-ups.
Yeah, he did the push-ups and stuff. I mean, the whole point is it was supposed to be like out of like fear or something like that.
Recent or like young Justin Bieber?
Definitely recent.
Maybe that's why he did those push-ups, and all these guys in the hood said, "You know what? You can grow dreads. You have permission."
Yeah, that was his
His pass,
confirmation.
yeah.
10 times cooler video though. I was watching a video maybe from the 70s that my dad showed me. Basically this beach whale got like it was dead when it was on the
Fucking
beach.
blew it up. That one.
Oh my god,
yeah.
The
dude.
groupies?
Oh, yeah.
That is something else.
Yeah, that's nuts. Have you seen that, Matt?
No.
They just load this bitch up with dynamite and
Dude, they
blow it up.
load
But they
this
went like
thing
too
up.
big, and it's just like fucking chunks of whale blubber.
Dude, it took out like a
everywhere.
giant piece of
Did
a
they
car.
do that to Pearl?
Yeah. It's
Not
wild.
right.
Yeah, that one flying 20 what year is it? 2021?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
I guess so.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
right?
imagine that. Imagine doing that right now. And, let's just blow this bitch up.
I'm fucking with it, dude. I'd like to see a whale, a dead whale. I don't want to kill like a real whale, obviously. I like animals a lot, but I mean, like, probably cool to see.
And, like, go big, like blue
That's
whale.
from that video is from the 70s.
It's gotta be
No,
like
is
70s
that
or no, definitely.
No, that's not
70s
it.
or
That's
60s.
not it.
That looks newer.
That's just from, like, they blow,
No, that's not the video.
like, animals
That's
bloat when they're
disgusting,
dead.
though.
Yeah, it's pretty
that's nasty. But that is not. It's
Like with dynamite.
They
Blown
barely
up
did
with
anything.
dynamite.
yeah. Type up blows up whale with dynamite. Sure, you'll be able to figure it out there. And then just like skip to the end too. Actually, the commentary is kind of funny as well.
Paul Lindman reporting.
Maybe, I don't.
Don Lemon.
Paul Lindman.
Just say it's definitely not the right one if it's Don Lemon.
State Highway Division not only had a whale of
There
a
it is.
problem on
That's
its
it, yeah.
hands, it had a stinking whale of a problem. What to do with one 45-foot...
Oh, yeah.
They got audio. That's crazy.
That thing's just
Oh, imagine
gone.
that like raining like.
It's like funny because like before that they're like talking to, like the highway patrol. They're like, "What are we gonna do about this?" And they're like, we're just gonna like stick like a bunch of dynamite in and
things so
No.
the scavengers, seagulls, and crabs and whatnot can clean it up.
Is there any chance it might be more than a one-day job?
If there's
So that
any
audio.
large chunks,
Sorry.
No, I didn't realize I didn't have
No,
that.
you know how I like to play the whole video.
No, it's fine. But you cut it and then I took the headphones off and you must have played it again. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, we have headphones in the studio, so.
So you guys
When we
got
first
any cool plans for the summer or what?
I don't know. Why do people keep looking in here? Like, yes, we're still doing a podcast. Who was that?
Your niece,
I don't know.
I think it was a
I don't know,
little
the
girl
door
shoe.
opens this way. I can't see anything.
Did you see who that was?
Little girl shoe. Your niece, I'm assuming.
Oh my God.
We're about to see some child abuse, I think.
Oh shit!
It might be my sister. That's the thing. Well, she is a child, basically.
It
too,
was
so.
like small.
Try and keep DV out of the.
You think my sister would actually be a mother and tell them to stay out because we might be talking about inappropriate content, as she very well knows. But shout out to
she's
motherhood, right?
She listens. She loves Will. And she listens.
Shout out.
Is there any AAA before I
AAA.
AAA movies that you guys have never seen that like people have like Forrest Gump is a big one that I know some people from our generation haven't seen.
Oh, give me a second.
My two are. It's funny because Leonardo DiCaprio is like one of my favorite actors. I've never seen these two movies, Shutter Island and The Departed.
Oh, dude.
those
The
are
Departed
must
is
sees.
fantastic.
And-
I haven't
Departed
finished
fire.
Shutter
What's the
Island.
one with Matt
Shutter
Damon and
Island's cool.
Jack Nicholson?
The Departed.
Oh right, no, I'm thinking of a different one. Catch Me While You not
Catch Me When You Can. That's Tom
Tom
Hanks.
Hanks.
Catch
Yeah.
Me
And who?
If You
Leo.
Can.
And
Oh,
Catch Me
okay,
If
never
You
seen
Can.
that either.
That's a good one.
Yeah, great movie.
He like changes his identities a bunch of times.
That first
He's on
scene
the
of The
run.
Revenant is like fucking absolute bananas.
I haven't seen that one.
I've seen The Revenant.
Yeah.
Shutter Island. I watched that like very young, not smart. And then the other one, The Departed, is great.
Trying to think of the last crazy movie I saw. It was Train to Busan. You gotta watch the subtitles and shit. That movie is fucking absolute bananas.
What's it, like,
Really?
Japanese or something?
Korean.
Korean.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's close.
yeah, pretty close, pretty close.
So is there something that you guys like haven't seen that like people would be like, what the fuck? How have you never seen that?
I've never seen The Shawshank Redemption. I get a lot of shit for that.
Oh
one.
really?
Yeah.
That's
That's
a
a
good
good one.
movie. Yeah, good movie.
Is there one you haven't seen?
If I had to think about it, I haven't seen any of the Oscar movies that were nominated this year.
Oh well, I don't mean like recent ones.
Um,
I'm saying that ones that have been
I
around
know,
forever. You
dude.
just never got around to
Highly
watching. Them.
acclaimed.
I watched like a ton of anime and like shit like that and on cinema. And
Oh yeah. You said you didn't want.
Yeah, dude, we don't have to go over
All
there.
right.
We don't have to go
Because he
over
said it
there.
on Twitter. On Twitter, he was like going to Yikers Island. Hopefully, they don't bring up anime or something like that. I was like, so
I do that.
you-
That's to keep discreet, you know. Like if my employers want to follow my Instagram, it's squeaky clean. But I kind of try to be a little bit more hidden on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Who knows what I'm posting?
All right, we don't have to talk about it.
I've never.
I just thought you were doing like a play. Like, definitely hope they don't bring this up.
Yeah, no. I mean, to be honest, you should watch it. It's a great show about what is it, basketball. Pretty good one.
Anime about basketball? I thought it was like all like martial arts and like.
No.
Dragon Ball Z
That's
shit.
a big misconception, ginormous misconception. There's anime about literally everything. There's anime about people who go to the store and like buy like groceries and come back and shit, dude. And I'll sit there and watch them, and then I'll just think to myself like, "What the fuck am I doing?" But you know, it's like, people do heroin. I watch anime. You know, it's some shit like that. This is a Naruto tattoo over here too.
Oh fuck, that's big.
Yeah. I gave this guy a picture of a statue, right? And I was like, just do whatever the fuck you want. And I didn't even know what the kanji said for like maybe like a year. Finally, I found out it said Hokage on it. And I was like, oh shit.
The fuck does that mean?
Hokage? Like Naruto? It's like the chief of the village.
Oh, okay.
It means like fire shadow or something like that.
I think it's hilarious when people get like Chinese tattoos that they're like, oh, this means something, but the guy like that's not.
Bro,
what it
this
means
one
at
right
all.
here,
You know what I mean?
I got one on my back. I got this when I was like 17 years old.
That
Couldn't tell you what it means. I have absolutely no
that's not
idea.
that's not like the tribal thing that he's talking about though.
Wait, what was that one?
That looked like it was like almost like Middle Eastern writing, right?
It's Sanskrit. I know that. I think I was trying to impress this girl in college.
Yeah, let me show Kev.
Little baby
That's
one.
not what you're talking about.
Well, I mean, even that, like I think it's hilarious.
Any
If
foreign
that-
language, I
yeah,
think
if that
applies.
meant like uncircumcised or something.
It
like,
could
just
mean
something
well cock
stupid.
for all I know, dude. Like, you know, like
Or like the barcodes. Have you seen that? People get barcodes, and
I have seen that
The
actually.
tattoo artist will like just change it to something else. Like I saw one. This guy wanted one of like I forget what it was, but then he goes and like you can scan it, and it's like it pulls up like a big fucking dildo or some shit like that.
What?
Yeah, it's like you'd never know. Like
Yeah. Next one, again shout out Isaiah. I want to get him tattooed, tat something. I like his work. He does like American traditional, really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
I was thinking about going up there this weekend.
yeah, you
well,
got
asking
some
him.
fucking cool shit on you.
Will would say otherwise.
Look at Will's mustache, dude. You don't get that shit.
I was actually thinking about asking Isaiah if he had any availability this weekend because I have Friday off.
In New Hampshire.
But yeah, I was thinking about taking a trip up. Especially, it's supposed to be nice. I could have taken the bike.
Hit me up, dude. I might be down for that.
Got a
Definitely trying to get
sidecar?
tatted over there.
Yeah. Nah, but I'm probably not gonna go. I would have liked to have planned it already if I was gonna do that, but I might take a long weekend and do that at some point in the summer, just to like. He doesn't really tattoo my style, but I would get something in his style just to get something from him. You know, I feel like that'd be kind of. Cool.
I remember I was talking to him one time, and like he told me if I gave him like a base design or something, he'll just interpret his own style into it. Which
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Whenever I get a haircut, the barber always asks me like, "How do you want your haircut?" And I always just tell him like you're the barber, bro. Like I don't know. You know?
Yeah, that's
He's
kind
the
of
artist, you know.
That's kind of what I would probably do if I got something from Isaiah specifically. Is I just tell him like I want something related to this, and then just let him do his own interpretation of it.
Yeah, you gotta. The artist doing the artist's work. Although this guy definitely overcharged me because it was supposed to be about this big, and it wasn't.
You didn't notice though? Like when he was.
I just didn't want to have that argument with him.
Oh, what he was like? No, we should do it bigger. Like
He
one
was
of
just
those
like,
types of
you
things?
know what he told me? What he said was, one day if you get jacked, and I started cracking up. He was like, one day if you get like really jacked, then it'll get kind of small. I was like, okay, man, sure.
It's funny though because my dad got a tattoo in that same spot, and his is really small. His is like probably like that.
Yeah.
And it does look stupid as fuck. Like he got it, like his arms are always around the same size from when he got it, but it just I don't know why he got it that small. It looks pretty dumb.
What's that of? Like a staircase?
No,
A
it's
completed staircase?
it's
Pair
a
of dentures.
yeah, it's a cross with like a ribbon going through it, like 3 ways, and it has like our names on it, like his kids.
But fuck your mom, right?
Yeah, right.
What's
Well,
the
my dad did the same thing. His tattoo and his like coat of arms that he did for himself. On the top, he has my sister's name and my name in a ribbon. And it wasn't until like 15, 20 years of marriage, or maybe like 10, 15 years of marriage, that he got my mom's name too. Because hey, the kids
Gotta
are
play it safe.
the kids are forever. Divorce is a real thing. So
Yeah.
My parents talked mad shit when I got my tattoos, right? Mad shit. After I finally get them, my dad, my mom, and my sister all tad.
Huh.
What did they get? They get matching.
My mom and my
Goblets
sister
of fire?
did. My dad, I don't know. He had like this epiphany. He watched The Big Lebowski, and something happened. I don't know, and he got this like Judas tattoo on his like leg or something like that, which I thought was pretty cool. But
No, that's another one. I've never seen that movie either.
Really?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
What does he drink the whole time? White Russians.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's like the chocolate milk, right?
well,
Well, I mean, it's liquor.
lack
but
of a better.
I mean, it's like a
You're,
chocolatey.
you're probably thinking
It's
of a
just-
mudslide.
Yeah,
Mudslide's like a white Russian
with Kahlua.
with Kahlua, yeah.
What's a White Russian then?
It's just like cream. It's just like half and half or cream
And vodka.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
The Doolittles, I've had like like they used to do them over there. I don't know. I've had a couple there.
I used to go to Quaker Hill Country Club back when Kayla worked there, so I would just go and like bullshit. And Luke was driving me once, and the bartender was like, I don't know, I got something. And she's like, you want something else? And I was like, yeah, give me a White Russian. And then I had like 12 of them.
Ugh.
And
You must have
dude,
been
it was
sauce, bro.
awful. I was shit faced, but I like threw up all fucking night, and it was like the
Yikes.
worst drinking experience of my life. So
That is
Sometimes.
absolutely horrible.
yeah, whatever.
So what did you say you were doing before your job now?
So before my job,
Oh, you said Ponzi scheme. That's right.
yeah, Ponzi scheme, yeah.
So were you
Well,
saddened when
It's an MLM. So basically, what happens is these companies.
Whose
they're-
lives matter now? We might want to take that out. We might want to take that one out. We might want to take that one out.
Yeah, at the
I like
time,
that.
hopefully
I like
mine, but like, basically, what they do is they hire people with absolutely no experience, and it's a free for all. It's a 100% commission gig, right? So if you could make it work,
Cameron
you're fine.
Cameron
you
had
know?
one of those at one
Yeah.
point.
I mean, they're good if you could actually do it. Like, for example, like what I had to do was meet with property managers and convince them to get this thing that made it so Amazon drivers could get into the buildings easily. And it was like $500 a building, and I was pulling like $3,000 a week at points. But then Amazon started outsourcing other companies to do the work. So then I would go to a property manager, and I'd have 4 dickheads fucking ruin the whole pitch before me, and it just wasn't working out.
Yeah.
Plus, no insurance and all that, and like really sketchy kind of vibe to it.
So were you a little upset when Bernie Madoff died, or?
I don't really care.
He wasn't our death boy.
No, but he fucked me. As a Mets fan, he really stuck it to me.
As a Mets fan, or
Yeah.
I mean, I think more people would say about their finances, but
Yeah.
But he fucking swindled the Wilpons, so the Mets were
really,
bankrupt, basically. Yeah,
I'm not too sure about that. What,
Yeah, well,
what
I-
exactly do you mean by that?
like they were one of his like customers. So when everything came out, they're like, "Oh yeah, your money's gone," and it's the Mets owners. So now they're
Oh,
not
so
putting
that's
money
why all the
into
Met fans always say it'd be nice to just buy your team.
Oh my God. There's one reason why I'm not into sports, and that's maybe
they're broke.
Now I might know it's because it's Bernie Madoff, because my dad's a diehard Mets fan and a diehard Jets fan, and that dude literally stands 2 feet away from the TV screaming at it. I watched it for 10 years. I said, don't want anything to do with it. At Tyler Ridge, when I was working there, I met Tom Brady. He was really cool, but could really care less.
How'd he tip?
He did pretty well.
Did he give
He
you
ki-
a kiss on the lips?
Ah, that's exactly what I was just
No,
gonna
no,
say.
no,
You
no,
son
no.
of a bitch.
You want to hear an insider secret though? Now this is I was not there when this happened, but when they built his house, technically Giselle's house, they buried a Jets flag underneath the property of the foundation of the entire house. So
funny.
he
That's
sleeps
what
on
ran him out
that's
of
it.
New England.
I guess now that's why he went to the Bucks.
Yeah, he had to. The curse was real.
Yeah, it was not too much of a curse, and it seems like he's still doing pretty well.
He is doing pretty
I
well.
think he's doing all right for himself.
Oh, come on now. He's doing super well for himself.
No,
I would
he's
say.
just doing okay.
Just all right, yeah.
He's just all right. Nothing
He's only
special.
got what, 7 Super Bowl wins?
Yeah,
Nothing.
that
Something
and
like-
all 22 of the starting, position players on the team are back for next year. So they're not. They'll be all right. Plus the draft.
He was a
Tomorrow.
super nice guy too. I would have to watch his kids and shit, and one of his kids was big into Minecraft, and I'm kind of nerdy with that, so I was talking to his kid about Minecraft, and then I'll never forget, he came up to me and his kid, while we were having a deep conversation about Minecraft with his 9-year-old kid.
Jimmy's like, yes, Tom. What now?
No. You know what he does? He comes up to me. He goes, "You ever play Fortnite?" And I looked at him. I forgot where I was at the moment. I was like, "Dude, Fortnite's for fucking pussies, dude."
You said that word
oh
for
my!
word?
I swear to God,
To
true
Tom
story.
Brady.
True story.
In front of his kid, nonetheless.
He cracked up. He did laugh too. He laughed about it too.
Wait, you said it to him or to his kid?
I said to
With his
Tom
kid
Brady.
right there, though.
Because we were talking about Minecraft.
He did get mad.
But I got kind of pissed for a second, but then I was like, "Holy shit, maybe I'm gonna get fired." But Tom took it. He laughed about it.
Ah, good old Tom.
Yeah.
We gotta DM him. Let's ask him about this. Get him on the podcast.
Yeah, let's get him on the pod. He's retiring soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, he'll have plenty of time.
I don't know. He's probably going to play till he's 50 just to prove a point.
Well, that's only 6 years away.
Yeah.
8 years away.
Sell the TB12 method for all that more.
He was pushing that stuff at Tyler.
Oh, I
back
bet.
when I worked there. Oh my god.
What's that?
It's like his
protein powder thing.
Nutrition.
Oh, I didn't know
his
that was a thing.
Oh yeah, it's like his own health company kind of thing.
He didn't give you guys any?
And dieting.
No,
No, you got to buy
shit.
it.
Ah,
Do I look like I work out, bro?
well, no.
Does Tom Brady look like he just hands things out for free?
Dude, by the way,
should.
you were saying how
yes.
you try to run or whatever, which I do as well. And last time we were talking about whatever exercising or whatever, I was like, yeah, I've been trying to run pretty consistently, and they both just cracked up laughing at me. And they were like, really? If I can't picture you running, I'm like, why?
Well, look at him.
Bro, I run
Yeah, but
consistently.
why is that funny? I'm built like a runner, if anything.
I'll run consistently for 2 miles and then get home and have an aneurysm. But
I was very offended. And you know what else I'm offended by? JRE. To you in the studio, Will.
Why are you offended?
TikTok you just made today?
Yeah, what about it?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
just
he
figured
did kind of shit all over us.
I just figured we'd talk about that a little bit.
I guess
Joe Rogan.
we could talk about it.
Joe Rogan should talk to you guys.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, look.
not directly.
He'll
that
play
up
the
there,
clip.
yeah, I wanna
It
see
was
that.
directly.
You could have
I mean,
you
kinda,
could have given me a little bit of a warning. I could have
Oh,
had
I'm
it
sorry.
pulled it up.
Oh, it's all right.
No, you, Jimmy, you are not.
I just
want to
let you know you're doing a fantastic job.
I appreciate that.
So good.
So good. So good.
I'm very offended. So just to preface this a little bit, I guess either Jamie or Joe must have found our podcast.
Right. I think it was Joe. I think he was talking about it.
I think it was Tom. I think Tom Segura had a little bit more insight into the manner than
True.
Joe.
And
Is it the Tony Hinchcliffe thing?
no.
No.
You'll see. He's gonna pull it up. But yeah, basically they fired a shot directly at us.
To be honest,
You're just gonna play the TikTok, yeah.
I thought you were pretty funny, dude. I mean,
This
in a way.
as of
Here
April
it is.
2021, there are 1.9 million podcasts.
Oh my God.
Over 47 million episodes to choose from.
When people tell me they're going to start a podcast
Yeah.
today, I'm like, maybe.
Maybe. I
Try
mean,
it.
what is the angle? Because if it's just sitting around and shooting the shit, that could work. I'm not saying it can't, but there's a lot of that. Pick something, some target way of doing it so that it's unique. Because if you're just like, well, it's me and my friend, Kevin. Okay. All right.
Me and Kevin just
Yeah.
chilling, you know.
Welcome back to Yikers Island and talking to Kevin as well.
We're just hanging out, really.
Shooting the shit and cracking some jokes. Come back, yeah, dude.
Isn't that what it's all about, though?
It is what it's all about. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
You know?
Tom and Joe just need to shut up because we're doing quite good, I have to say.
You can follow us and find us.
Just because we didn't get a $100 million deal from Spotify doesn't mean we're not breathing down your fucking neck, Joe, all right?
This research.
He went Hollywood. He blew
Listen,
up.
Joe, you gotta
What
stop
say?
talking all that fucking shit, dude. Because Yikers is coming for you
Yeah, seriously.
in a big way.
I'm glad
Except we would never sign with Spotify.
Right.
Fuck
Well, I'm
Spotify.
glad you pulled that up because we're on Spotify, funny enough, and Apple Podcasts, not Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, just to clarify for those who may be a little confused at home. And believe it or not, Instagram, TikTok, at Yikers Island Podcast. You can find the visual version of the podcast where you can see all the goofs, gaffs, laughs, and cracking the jokes and shooting the shits on YouTube at Yikers Island.
Dude, if you want to make a bunch of money, all you gotta do, 11
Don't
stories.
you
Push
don't
the fucking thing off the junk car off the fucking building. You're famous.
Don't push your Ponzi scheme, Amazon entrance into
I'm just saying,
the
man.
studio on us.
A couple million views right there.
Have you guys ever done the bucket trick?
What is the bucket trick?
Oh, when you put your hand on the bucket and then you sit on it until it goes numb. Your left hand.
Uh-uh.
Oh,
What is that?
the stranger, you know.
That just sounds like
So that it's
like,
not
if
you.
like sleep wrong. That kind of happens here sometimes.
No, I have to do the bucket trick at work when there's no bathroom.
Oh,
there.
you got shit in it.
Oh, like the Amazon people.
I had to do that today.
Is that a thing? Amazon guys shit in buckets?
Oh, they pee in the water bottle.
Oh, that I've done.
Well, yeah, that I do. I piss outside or in a.
That's like
water
a big
bottle
thing.
every
They're getting
day.
like, correct me if I'm wrong. They're getting like in like legal trouble over that type of stuff.
How would anyone know that though?
Lack of piss breaks reported by the people who work in the warehouses.
I misunderstood.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's the warehouse. It's not the truck guys.
The
it's
warehouses. I mean, the truck guys. I mean, come on, they're all pissing fucking.
You can't
whatever.
just walk to
That's
the
what I
bathroom
thought you
and
meant.
piss.
I mean, I couldn't. I'm incredibly pee shy. There's no way I'm pissing in there.
Are you gonna piss in a bottle?
No way.
No, now you guys are on two different wavelengths.
Yeah, I'm confused.
He's saying can't the Amazon warehouse workers just walk to the bathroom and piss?
Oh,
But you're saying
apparently not.
Yeah, you're saying that they don't give them enough time to do so, right?
Yes.
Essentially.
Exactly.
Just go. Just fucking. I don't know, man. I couldn't work like that. If my boss is like, no. You piss your pants.
One of my roommates, in Brooklyn, they say that's like a thing. Like,
They work for Amazon.
they work at the warehouse. I don't know if it's in Jersey or Brooklyn or wherever the fuck it is. Somewhere I don't want to work.
In a CNN business article, a quote from an Amazon warehouse worker, and I quote, "We have to keep up with the pace. My workday feels like a 9-hour intense workout every day, and they track our every move. If your computer isn't scanning, you get charged with being time off task," said Bates, a learning ambassador who helps train other workers at the facility and who has been a vocal organizer behind the union push from the onset. And I quote, "I learned that if I were too slow or had too much time off task, I could be disciplined or even fired." So yeah, it doesn't sound like bathroom breaks work anywhere in between.
Sounds like a sweatshop, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Sounds like these people need to start selling weed or something like that. It's legal now. Stop doing all that shit.
Sounds
Is Amazon gonna start delivering weed?
Isn't the Weed Maps logo already looks like Amazon? In my opinion,
I don't even know what that is.
It's a really interesting situation, actually, because, just because it's illegal federally, legal state-wise, a lot of gray areas to all of it. A couple of my friends work in, they moved out to Oklahoma, and they work on, legal weed farms, and they fucking crush it over there. But the thing is, all the money that they take in has to be, they can't bring it to the bank because it's still federally illegal. So it's just rooms full of cash. At least that's my understanding of it.
Damn.
Marco's going to do that, work on a weed farm.
We're
Remember?
gonna have to go fucking rob him if he's gonna room full of cash.
Yeah, dude.
That's a good movie.
We have needs here in the studio.
What's that? What was that the newest Guy Ritchie movie? I probably said this before on the podcast, but
I don't even know who Guy Ritchie is.
You know who Guy Ritchie is?
Nicole Ritchie?
no,
Richie.
Lionel Richie, I know.
not
him.
Lionel Richie. Guy Ritchie is he's the English big one of the biggest English. He's basically the Quentin Tarantino, the British Quentin Tarantino.
Wait, so is he an actor or director?
No, he's a director. The one with Brad Pitt. What's the name of that movie?
Oh, Snatch?
Snatch. Yeah.
The Gentleman.
Gentleman is the one I'm
Sherlock
talking
Holmes.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
about. You've seen Snatch?
Snatch is a good movie.
I've seen. Oh, no, I haven't seen the movie.
Damn.
Pretty good one.
That's pretty. That's one that I never saw, and then everyone was giving me shit, and then I finally saw it. It was pretty good. I actually like The Gentleman more, but
I've never seen The Gentleman.
dude, the cast in The Gentleman is crazy. It's got, it's like Colin Farrell. Who's the guy from?
Charlie Hunnam, Matthew McConaughey, Colin Farrell,
Oh, it is Colin Farrell.
Hugh Grant, Henry Golding. And it seems about the only big names.
You said McConaughey first, probably, right?
I said him second. Yeah, Charlie Hunnam, the lead actor from Sons of Anarchy. He's in this.
I was pretty big into McConaughey until he started doing those Lincoln commercials. Just a little too strange. You ever seen him?
They're
Where he
weird.
just sits there and he's talking about Like, I mean, I
Nothing?
swear he might be tripping or something. I don't know. But like just talking.
It might be you when you're watching.
Yeah.
No, I get what you mean though. I feel like I'm tripping when I'm watching because I'm like, what is he talking about?
Interstellar though, fucking was pretty fucking sweet. I'd say.
I've never seen it.
Really?
I watched that one. That was good. It's
Yeah.
it was on Hulu. Anne Hathaway is in it.
I've got to definitely rewatch that.
It's good. It's a long slow burn, but it ties back together, and it's phenomenal in my opinion.
I agree. Very good movie.
Yeah, I think I was wasted when I watched it, and I couldn't keep up.
Oh,
I was.
it takes so long to get there.
Something with a
That
bookcase.
Yeah, it takes long to get back to that. So I could see where you're just like inebriated and you're just your
Dude,
mind
come on,
is
chug
somewhere
this.
else.
I can pour you some of this. This is better.
Oh god, you're gonna start having other type of conversations out of this.
That's
one.
what we want. Close it out with a bang. Because you like this better, I think.
And you'll care less about whether your girlfriend listens or not.
Oh, we'll have that conversation later.
Does your girl live with you? Sorry.
As of recently,
Nice.
I would say she's really cool though. Super
I think that's old Cyrus. 1,800 pounds.
Why is he always doing this?
Whatever the heck I want.
That's just him.
I had an ex-girlfriend who did that every time they drove. Isn't that weird?
Like, bro, just drive around the bull, dude, and go back to where you're going.
Wait, that's weird though. I just realized that.
Take a long way.
Like, what do you think he's thinking about? Like, look at that
Taking the
thing.
long
Yeah.
way instead of going through.
I'd be like, I really hope that does not run right into the front of my car. There you
Wait,
go.
now
No, it's on a closed course.
Oh,
No worries.
he did.
That bull got out
That
of
was
the way.
fucking weird.
Be a lot cooler
But-
if you did.
Have you guys ever watched True Detective?
Ooh, I watched the first season
With him?
recently. Yes,
And then,
very good actually. Very
Who
good.
else?
Denzel.
Woody Harrelson?
Woody Harrelson, yeah.
Yeah.
You ever seen Dallas Buyers
Fantastic.
Club? Oh my god, that's
yeah,
another
that
good
was
one
the
with,
AIDS and the gays. And...
Yeah, it was, yeah, but Matt McConaughey
shout
did a
to the
pretty damn
gays.
good job. Shout out to the gays. Yep. But
And the AIDS.
Nothing wrong with that. And hey, and
Shout out
the
to
AIDS.
the AIDS.
Nothing wrong with that.
Shout out to MJ.
Magic Johnson.
Anyway.
You ever seen the South Park episode? Let's not even go down there.
Go ahead.
We're like,
We're already halfway down the road.
We're
And
like,
there's a bull behind us now. We can only keep
it's
moving
like,
forward.
it's like
Stupid.
Magic Johnson. Like, they're trying to find the cure for AIDS, right? And
He
It's
found- he-
money, right?
He
it's
found
money, yeah. And they go to Africa, and they're like, hey, yo, like we found the cure for AIDS. It's money, and like you
that's
know,
funny.
yeah, a little bit dark, but
I mean,
Oh,
that's every South Park episode, though.
here you go.
They found the cure for AIDS! The cure for AIDS! What is it? Large doses of concentrated cash. Get the media on the phone. All right. Scientists have
you
just
seen
discovered
the
cure for
COVID and
AIDS.
the vaccination specials?
180,000
Those ones are pretty funny.
I don't think I've watched a South Park episode in like 14 years.
Ever watched a full
They
episode?
just found the cure for AIDS. You just have to inject yourself with all your cash. Woohoo!
Pulls up to Nigeria,
Fucked
Africa.
What's your guys'?
I'm going home. That's pretty good.
It was,
That was,
pretty good.
You've got better ones.
Yeah.
But
I got a whole wheelhouse.
I didn't know Will was an impressionist.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
he's
Do
getting
a dance. Do a dance, funny man. That's kind of me, you know? Like, do something funny. All right. Knock out a quick Arnold impression, you know?
That's from The Office.
Yeah.
Remember when Will
And
Ferrell
Goodfellas,
phones?
yeah, too.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What'd you say?
Do you have a good Arnold impression, or?
It's time to put the bat on ice.
I think that one was better than the Cartman one.
That's fine. That's fair.
That was
In my
pretty good.
opinion.
Tonight's
Yeah.
forecast, a deep freeze. That's from Batman and Robin. George Clooney as Batman, Chris O'Donnell as Robin. Good movie. My favorite Batman, but it's not popular by others.
Wait. Which is your favorite Batman?
The one George Clooney as Batman. The one-off. Batman and Robin.
Dude, you're fucking weird.
Poison
I
Ivy.
like you were.
I had
I
you,
didn't
and then I
crushing it,
lost you.
and then,
I was crushing it, and then...
He's
I mean,
legitimately mad.
Obviously, the Dark Knight trilogy,
They got
but
the drink and everything.
as like great as
This guy said
that
George
movie
Clooney.
is.
Not a Casamigos fan, huh?
Let's not get crazy.
Isn't
Drinks
George
good
Clooney?
tequila.
Isn't he a communist? That's what someone told me.
Not if he's selling Casamigos, I don't think.
Someone told me that. I don't know. I have no.
Look, they
And
all
let-
pretend to be
let me just
communists.
say that Yikers Island has no political affiliation. I just,
Thanks for covering that
All right,
for
well, we
me.
damn sure aren't communists. All
a
right?
rumor mill. No, I know we're not.
We're just a group of non-communists.
Yeah.
I'm reading a book about the, not about the Red Scare, but it's like a fiction book that throws that in there because it was during the 1930s, right?
I would have to say that what I'm picking up here on the internet, the interwebs, George Clooney is actually very much not a communist, but very far left. George Clooney compares.
Yeah, far left. You mean far right?
No, he's definitely to the
George
left.
George Clooney compares Trump presidency to the McCarthy.
Wouldn't far left
communist-
be wouldn't the ultimate left be communism though?
I
Yes.
guess you're right.
Well, I
Yeah,
guess
I
if
mean,
you're
I
also
guess as far
accusing
as-
him of
yeah.
being, you're like, oh, he's like McCarthy, and it's a bad thing. That's kind of
Right.
You can't. That's a defense. I would say.
because the term McCarthyism originates from the anti-communist witch hunt.
John McCarthy, right? John McCarthy.
I
It's
don't know
John.
if it's John.
It was the lawyer.
Yeah, went nuts. Everyone's
So-
a communist. Blah blah blah. whatever.
Someone may have just said that because they were a Trumpy and George Clooney doesn't like Trump, so maybe someone just had said, "Yeah,
So,
communist fuck."
I was a globalization studies and Latin and Caribbean studies double major in college. I don't know how.
At
I
Albany?
must have been stoned. I don't know. Didn't even realize I was a double major until my senior year. I was like, why the fuck am I getting so many classes? I remember I wrote a critique about the socialized situation in Venezuela. An honest paper that I wrote. That I know was
Shout to
damn
Meg's
good.
mom, right?
The lady gave me a wrote.
So you criticized Venezuela, where people were breaking into zoos to eat the animals because they were starving.
Yeah.
And you
A D.
Nice.
And then after that, I just wrote whatever the professor was what their opinion was.
That's kind of what you have
know?
to do, though.
Yeah, I mean that's the issue with college, dude. At least when you're not in the math and the sciences,
Right.
Because then you're dealing with someone with an opinion, and then you want to pass, you got to agree with them.
Anything even slightly subjective is.
Yeah, it's absolute nonsense. Not to say I disagree with all of it, I mean, I think everyone has the right to the choice of whatever they want to fucking do and shit like that, But with these college professors, if you're going to mark you off for your own opinion, that's kind of screwed up.
So I've never found a really good time to bring this up, but remember, I think I've mentioned possibly the paper that I wrote during grad school to get my master's degree about Vermont not actually being a state in the United States. I have my paper. Could I just read the introduction?
Yeah, you could.
Because I feel like this.
Because I
ties
don't
in
believe
nicely.
you, because I'm pretty sure Vermont is a state.
Well, let me see if my research if it proves
I
your
got open
opinion
ears, brother.
different.
Yeah, I've never heard this before, so
Okay.
I'm interested for sure.
So here we go. I have the title. Now remember, this is grad school. Vermont or actually New York. My title.
I love the graphic on the front.
Thanks. You got to throw a title page in there.
You got it right up there.
Oh yeah. So
You went to grad school?
oh yeah, I have a master's degree.
Good for you, man.
Thanks.
He'll never end up doing anything with it because Matt and I have ruined
Pretty
all of
much.
his.
That's right, dude. I studied Latin and Caribbean studies, and now I work in finance, dude. Who fucking gives a shit?
So here's my introduction paragraph for Vermont or actually New York. The independence and recognition the American colonies were fighting for was not the only battle of its kind taking place during the late 1700s. The other was internal, a struggle for the people of Vermont to be recognized as their own and separate from New York and New Hampshire. Before Vermont made its way to become the 14th state, both New York and New Hampshire had made claims on the land, determining that it was rightfully theirs to own and control. The first settlers and individuals who took advantage of the grants paid no attention to who was giving out the land. With both New York and New Hampshire claiming the land came legal issues. The British Privy Council favored New York and deemed their claim to the land to be the final ruling. Those who had already settled and were benefactors of the New Hampshire grants were therefore illegally living on that land. It is my argument that New York should have control of the land and Vermont should not even be considered a state. Following the Revolution and the construction of the nation, New York may have decided to let the land become independent. That ultimately would have been up to them. However, at no point through claiming their own independence should have Vermont been allowed to do so. They should have been seen as treasonous actions and never considered for statehood. The professor comments on the end of the introduction, wow, that's a pretty bold argument considering that Vermont was admitted to the Union legally. And I'll just read his comments at the end of the paper real quick.
Well, I mean,
for comedic
it's
purposes.
like, I mean, like, as an opinion, it's a totally fine opinion to have. I mean, you have your fucking.
Well, this is supposed to be a professional research paper, so that kind of doesn't help me there. But so he writes this, William. Unfortunately, this paper has several major flaws as a professional research project. As your conclusion and introduction make clear, this is more of an opinion piece than historical argument backed by primary evidence. The fact that New York voluntarily relinquished its claims to Vermont thoroughly contradicts your contention that Vermont should not exist as a state.
You got a works side page on there or what?
Yeah, I do. A more satisfying analysis would have discussed the reasons for New York's decision more thoroughly. As we've discussed in class, this probably had more to do with the ratification of the Constitution and other more pressing issues than what to do about a sparsely settled region with contested claims. Just as importantly, your paper contains no primary research. The point of a research seminar is exactly that, to do professional research. There are other issues with writing, analysis, etc. Paper grade C, course grade B-. That's all that matters.
And he goes, P.S. You're obese.
My big
all right.
My biggest problem with this is that he said you didn't do the topic and still gave you a C.
You did do the topic. I mean, it was opinionated and it was a good opinion.
Well, there's no opinion in this. This is research that I found.
Opinion?
No, this is research.
Well, I mean, it's research.
I only read
based off the opinions of the people who felt this way about, like.
I only read a paragraph of the 29 pages that I actually wrote. So.
God, you wrote 29 pages and got a C. That sucks.
Yeah, I have a master's degree, don't I? What's the difference? What grade I got?
My argument, and I'm not saying it's bad paper, but he should have failed you. If he's telling you you didn't do what you were supposed to, how the fuck do you even pass?
Well, that's the thing is I'm not there for I'm not there for to become a historian. Like there's people in that class that I was in, like this research seminar, that are going to go on and get their PhDs and have to write a paper
and be like actual researchers.
Right. Well, like this, like people would do like topics and like basically write a chapter from their dissertation.
They want to make no
in
money,
this
pretty
class.
much.
Well, they want to just like study for the rest of their life, which seems ridiculous to me. Reading things. So I was just like writing a paper. I wrote like a blanket first draft of this paper, and I didn't have an argument. I just like did a whole bunch of research on Vermont becoming a state, basically. And he was like, "You need to have like an argument. Like you need to like say something with your paper." I was like, "Well, all right, let me come up with something." And I was like, I went back through all of it, and I was like, Vermont really shouldn't exist.
Wait,
this
so
is
how do you have
an? I told you if you had to have an argument.
Yeah, how do you have an argument without it being opinionated, though?
I think that's the point. I think that's an unfair grade. Well, I do.
Again, I'm not saying
you should have gotten the B-.
I'm not saying it's a bad paper. All I'm saying is that if this man goes into McDonald's and he orders, a burger, and they give him a McChicken, like. They just fucking failed. And now he's telling you, hey, I asked you for a burger and you gave me a McChicken. You failed that topic. Like, your ass should have gotten the F. I would have argued that to him. You should fail me.
I go to McDonald's. I pull away from the drive-thru window. I got a McChicken or a burger in my bag. I'm eating it either way.
Oh, no, you got to check that bag, bro.
No, you check the bag, and then it's like, does it really matter? No. Because what are you going to go back in line? You can't go inside.
Oh, fuck yeah, and I'm going to tell them I want my shit free now, too.
Unpopular opinion, no way. I'm driving away, and I'm enjoying whatever's in the bag.
Unless it's something I actually don't eat.
Unless it's something that's missing. Like if I ordered 2 McChickens, okay, maybe if I ordered like 2 McChickens and I don't get any McChickens, that's like an issue. But if it's like, I don't know, if I'm just like missing... If I'm missing something, yes, but if it's just like swapped.
Are you missing a whole ass McChicken?
What if you order the McChicken meal?
If you're missing
wait,
a whole ass McChicken.
I gotta go on. You order a McChicken meal and then an extra McChicken, just a sandwich on the side. They give you the drink, they give you the bag, they say you're all set. You pull away, you have no fries. You're turning around.
Well, yeah, the fries. I mean, you get the fries because it's McDonald's fries. So, yes, yeah, you go back to that. That's fair.
What's your favorite viral video of all time?
That's a great question. I had actually written down an idea myself. What's your favorite YouTube video of all time?
Right. Well, I have on here. You could just say your
Classify
general.
it?
You could say your first, like the first thing that comes to mind, and then I have Vine or YouTube.
Is Vine still an app?
No.
Like, you download it?
Well, that's what I was thinking. More like throwback videos that are like your favorite of all time.
Vine is actually no longer an app, but what's kind of has replaced it in the world is TikTok. And you can find Yikers Island podcast on TikTok.
I watch
at
it.
Yikers Island podcast.
I watch you.
We're also on Instagram at Yikers Island Podcast. And you can follow the visual version of the podcast on YouTube at Yikers Island. We're also on Apple Podcasts. That's right, Apple Podcasts, not Apple Music. Spotify as well. Search us up, Yikers Island. We're also the first result on Google when you type in Yikers Island. Credit to Kevin for that factual statement. Last episode 53.
And if you're looking for us on YouTube, just type in Yikers and that's it. It'll pop right up.
Type in anything related to the pod.
Just Yikers?
If you type in just Yikers, we're the only thing
Anything.
that comes up. Except for Yikes. If you type in Yikes, then Nicki Minaj comes up. But we're working on it.
On a song or
Throw
something?
that on that fucking IG.
And Kanye.
That one. All right. That
So
one.
favorite viral videos.
I wouldn't call them viral videos, but like I love watching Beetlejuice from Howard Stern. Anything
Oh, yes.
that he puts
Oh,
out
my
is
God.
the funniest thing in the entire universe.
Have you ever seen the one where they have like recordings of him preset, and they make him have a conversation with his pre-recorded self?
Yeah,
It's so good, dude. And he's like the pre-recording is like saying "fuck you." He's like "fuck you." I'll smoke you, bro. I'll smoke you, bro.
It's very
Those are my
not
favorite.
nice language, but yeah, dude, that shit is fucking hilarious.
Those are my favorite videos on TikTok. Those have to be.
I gotta look those up. Have you
They
seen
just
the one-
basically bullied him for like the duration of that show, huh?
Pretty much. They used to make him get like I don't know if they made him, but he'd get wasted before every episode so that he was like a little more fucked up.
One time they asked him if he would suck a dick. No, or either suck a dick or kiss a guy to get his sister to come back. And he was like, "Nah, I ain't down with that gay shit, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro."
You ever see the one where they tell him he's gonna talk to Obama? And then it's like very clearly not
That-
Obama, and the guy's like, "What's up, you black bitch?" And he just gets all mad, starts calling him garbage.
You're gonna be shocked by this. President Obama is on.
Wow, that was good.
I was already looking up. I was already looking up for the
very
Don't
very
ruin it.
explicit.
Don't ruin it.
Very good.
How you doing, Beetlejuice?
How you doing, sir?
I heard you don't like me.
No, I like you, but I'm the same.
You little black bitch.
I'm not be a black bitch and you're a white motherfucking cocksucker.
You said you don't like me.
Oh,
You little
how come I like you? Because you're a number but a piece of shit.
But please call him Mr. President.
President.
He's the president.
This is President Obama. If he was the president, look at him. He's a piece of shit.
The next time I see your mother.
Yeah, you want to see me? Come down and see me, you piece of shit. I knock you the fuck out, you little piece of garbage.
You talking to the president?
You a piece of garbage. You gave my mother a letter, you piece of shit.
Mr. President, I think you're disguising your voice.
Why don't you come down there and say it in my face, you piece of shit?
Let me handle it.
One time they had his sister on, and they asked her about her job, and it was like some bullshit job, like something like, she probably got paid minimum wage, and they were like, "How much money did you make doing that?" She's like, "Millions of dollars."
Is there something wrong with her too?
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
kind of like twins. It looks like.
My favorite is when they had Beat trying to speak Spanish. It's actually in that same thing where he's talking to Obama, and he definitely does not know any type of Spanish.
He just starts babbling, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what language he was speaking, but
one of my favorite viral videos was it has to be the drinking out of cups. I think you and I talked about that, Will, right? You know what I'm drinking out of cups?
Sounds familiar.
What did he say?
Oh yeah, this is.
What is that? A stairway? Walk down me on the stairway? Fuck you.
That's with the
no way.
That's with the lizard, right?
Yeah. Not now, not never. That's what I say. Not my chair, not my problem.
Not my chair, not my problem. That's
So it's I guess it's supposed to be a guy tripping on acid.
No way.
And they just made like a cartoon thing out of it.
Johnny Hammersticks. I run away like he's freaking Tommy Noble. What the hell is he doing?
Dude, I'd see these people at Camp Bisco like 10 years ago.
We should talk about that a little bit.
I bet have
Oh, dude.
Yeah, you've got to have some nuts stories about that.
I try and like block those memories like out of my head, dude. Those are straight up Wizards conventions.
Some would say some of those people at that convention might have been considered a wook.
In little bags.
Wook.
It's wook.
I'll tell you,
right?
the biggest argument I ever got with someone there was I was just drunk. I was drinking a bunch of wine coolers. I'm in this tent with like a bunch of people, right?
Slap in the bag.
Slap the fuck out of that bag, bro. And I say to myself, I want a Big Mac, right? This fucking dumb hippie Wookiee, whatever the fuck, sitting next to me, starts screaming at me about how McDonald's is gonna kill me and da 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 da. Meanwhile, this dude is blowing horse tranquilizer off of a cracked iPhone like 4. Like, who are you to tell me that McDonald's is not bad? You know, so the same vibe. I swear to God, these people they come from like underground to come to these things.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, it's a fun time though.
What kind of argument does? I mean, you can't possibly have the argument there, as him. I mean.
Oh no, I told him he was just a fucking
they're
idiot.
just tripping.
I was
probably.
like, you're fucking dumb.
Jesus Christ.
Favorite viral video?
Oh, back to this.
You have one? I just want to see if you don't have one in mind. It's all right. I just figured.
I don't have anything.
Dude, I could find one. I could definitely find one.
One that just popped up. That's on like I'd probably put on like a top 10 list. I couldn't like sit here and name 10 right now, but the John Cena like radio show, John Cena prank call to like the lady.
We talked about that on the pod.
That one's hilarious.
Yeah,
we actually played it on the pod before.
Yeah.
It's like 7 minutes long, and it just gets funnier the entire time.
And then they like do a different voice. She starts yelling.
Do you support the U.S. Marines?
Yeah. It's like, she's like, oh yes. I very much support the military.
I'm ready to try this.
Because his name is John Cena. He's fighting Super Slam.
The best one's the collect call by far. You have a collect call from
John Cena. Dun, 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 dun.
Another great one is Charlie the Unicorn.
I fucking hate that video, dude. I can't.
That's an oldie but goodie.
When I was in like 7th grade, all right, I could do it. Now I'm like, how did I ever think this shit was funny?
Or old Greg. Speaking of 7th grade.
That was weird, man.
They're all weird.
Your dad's already old.
You ever seen the one where the guy's like hyping the guy up because he's wearing the Denver Nuggets jeans?
No.
That's a good one too.
I don't think I've seen that.
Oh, yeah, I have it. You guys want to watch it?
Sure.
I swear, if I'm wearing this outfit,
Look at the fucking drip, man.
First of all, check out this guy's outfit.
Yeah, my nigga. Look at the fucking drip, man. Hold on, let me take a picture of myself real quick, son. Hold on, B. Hold on, yeah. Look
What's up next to the slushies?
Yeah.
They're gassing him up.
Is that beat?
Wait.
Fucking fly, you shit me? If you shit me, I said that the Denver Nugget jeans. If you fucking shit me.
Just a blank yellow hat too. That's pretty good.
I love that the shoes were red though, like out of nowhere.
Oh, I never noticed that. Never noticed that.
Really,
Fucked up
really
the
threw
whole
off the whole outfit.
I just wanted to bring this up.
Yeah,
I just want to bring this up because of the celebrity death pool. Which maybe.
What is the celebrity death pool? Because I heard about the Prince who just died. Yeah.
That's a great question, Jimmy. If you have any more information or you want to watch the full episode after you get done here tonight, you can tune in.
Minutes.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just plugging an episode.
That's
I'm not
fine.
plugging all the
it's
social
fine.
medias.
I'll watch it.
Like
I'll watch
Instagram at Yikers Island Podcast with TikTok or on YouTube at Yikers Island. Episode 39, Large Marge / Celebrity DP. You can watch our entire draft there. It's in the first portion of the episode.
She got enough money to make it out. She got enough money to make it out. She ain't dying.
Who?
Large Marge.
Oh no, that's his.
That's my girlfriend.
I was gonna say, I hope not.
Oh, I was thinking of something totally different.
From Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the reason I brought up the celebrity death pool was because very big celebrity's parent just died recently. Marky Mark.
Really?
Oh,
I didn't hear
yes.
about that.
Mark Wahlberg's
His
mom.
mom?
Yeah.
No way. What a shame.
Wouldn't call her a celebrity though.
Well, he is though.
Well, they actually had a TV show
Wahlburgers,
about
right?
the Wahlburgers, the burger shops that their other brother, not the actor, it's Donnie, Mark, and
Bobby.
I don't know, probably like Matt.
Tommy, Bobby,
Matt
blah, blah,
probably
blah, blah.
Probably Kevin.
Probably
Everybody
Kevin.
loves the name Kevin today.
Kevin Burgers.
Can't start a podcast if it's just you and Kevin shooting the shit.
Celebrities dying next.
Oh, it's easy. My boy Bob, he's going. Then Morgan. Then Betty. What happens if I get the clean?
Celebrity Death Pool 2021.
I think you just get the money.
Never
I don't
mind.
think we
Zero
specified anything on the clean sweep.
You sure?
Ooh,
Hey, you're gonna have to
okay,
go back
yeah.
and watch
gonna have to go back
episode
and listen.
39 for the details. And probably
So-
actually no, we didn't really talk about it. We just ended up like doing it on the fly that day.
I'd go with Bob Dole. I'd say that's fair. Bob Barker.
Bob
Probably.
Barker, he's on my list.
He's probably getting out of there pretty soon.
He's fallen like 3 times in the last 4 years.
Larry King, he's already
and
dead.
he's a vegetarian. So
Harvey Weinstein, probably for like.
Some might
murderous
say he
reasons,
has
though.
rose hips.
crow's hips?
Rose.
I don't know what that means.
Can't you like take? Isn't that like a supplement?
Oh, I have no idea.
I gotta
Speaking
know.
of supplements,
Soft
I'm
as a
actually
rose.
glad you brought that up. Horny goat weed from like the gas stations and like Rhino 9 and
CBD?
10 and whatever.
Oh, those are the dick pills.
The dick pills, yeah. Would you take one?
When I was about
No.
like 15 and had like my like first girlfriend, I was dating a girl in New Milford, who I wasn't the most attracted to. Oh my
Me
god!
and him
I
have
swear to
me
God,
and
I
him
don't
share an
know.
ex-girlfriend, by the way. I don't know if he knows that.
Who? Me and you?
Yeah.
Which one?
I don't want to say her name, but I'll write it down.
Yeah, write it down,
Keep,
write it down.
keep telling your story, and then you can look.
But yeah, took one of those things. We tried a bunch of times.
Didn't work?
Shit just wasn't happening.
Damn.
Right?
Never official for me.
Oh, okay.
But close enough.
Okay.
We'll count.
I would have been with it. She turned me down before I went to college, though.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, right?
We'll say that.
Yeah.
Rachel Lloyd, you remember her?
Yes.
You do know Rachel. So she
You
was
guys are on the same wavelength.
She was a nurse in Albany, or is a nurse in Albany, and she had a guy come in, and he wouldn't, if I remember correctly, wouldn't tell her what was wrong right off the bat. And then eventually was like, well, I took I think it was Rhino 13, one of those fucking gas station pills, and I'm having some problems. And she's like, well, when did you take it? It's like Saturday. It was like Friday.
What were the
So
problems? He wouldn't go
his
down.
shit-
It wouldn't go down?
So it didn't
This is
go
from
down.
the 40-year-old virgin.
And because no, dude, it grew to like she said it
Did
was
he
like
jerk off?
1.5 feet long. No,
What
and
an
she said
idiot.
it was like
He's capping. First of all,
she said it was like no. This is her telling us, like looking at his fucking schwanz that's all fucked up. She said it was like off colored and looked like a big puffy fucking just huge sack of meat. So I don't know if I trust
Rhino
those things,
13.
but
You say?
Rhino something.
Well, he didn't jerk off, so that's his own fucking problem.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out
Maybe he
tonight.
busted his nut. Who knows?
I will give you the answer to that question.
Oh, I can't wait.
So much for client, fucking patient.
Well, she didn't give me a name, so you know whatever.
Yeah, that's true. I guess.
Confidentiality is the
Yeah.
word you're looking for.
I almost said
One too many Heineken lights, huh? You know what I'm
No,
saying?
actually, I was just about to say I'm not even. I kind of hate beer because I feel full, and I ate right before this, but I'm not even drunk.
That's the thing. It fills up your stomach a little bit too much, you know?
Yeah, like I mean, and I'm literally not drunk at all. What's the point?
Yeah, I kind of feel like that too. If I drink a little bit, not too much.
I was
Something
waiting
like
for you to
prescribed Adderall and
switch to
stuff.
this. Perfect timing.
Dude, it's fucking 3.3% alcohol.
Is that not a lot?
No,
That's not a lot
most beers
at
are
all.
like what, 5?
You hear about the White
5.2?
Claws though?
Even light
They're gonna
beers?
Yeah,
they're
like
making
Bud
the,
Light's like 5.2 or something.
Surges.
Yeah, White Claw's 8%.
These better
or
not have a
something.
lot of calories in
Yeah.
them. Then. Does it say?
No, you're drinking water.
Who cares?
90?
You're gonna
That's
run
not a
them
lot,
off.
right?
You'll run them off.
Listen, I mean, you drink like 8
Yeah.
White Claws. That's like 800 calories. Like,
Yeah.
The illusion of being healthy.
Did you try this yet? Or no?
I will take a sip.
That's what I was gonna
See right now.
get to. That's better, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm not really a Scotch guy myself, but hey, you asked for it.
First time I ever had it.
Yeah,
And you shower
found that
receive.
out.
First, why not?
I'm usually not a big liquor drinker.
So what exactly did you mean when you said just get me anything? Like you're just like what is the expectation out of that? Because I thought that was like
it's just something
wild.
to sip on, you know.
Yeah, but like, what is that? Exactly.
Well, yeah,
That's what the text was.
You know,
what does that mean?
I didn't know my expectations coming here. You know, you get a little
Right.
social anxiety and stuff like that. You know, turns out you guys are all kind of normal and pretty cool. So you know,
well, it's not like you don't. It's not like you don't know us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
You might have not know how the production went and whatnot.
Right. I know the big fancy lights can be intimidating.
Look, in Albany, if I was sitting in one like the middle of the lecture hall, I'd probably need like a White Claw. You know, it's just social anxiety. You know.
Was that not you? Were you not drinking in classes?
It depends which class.
Okay, fair enough. I think we've all been there, but
You know what I'm sick of?
no.
What?
West Coast time. Not West Coast time per se, but
like
how everything's catered to them. Like, oh, they get to watch the UFC event at 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
They get to watch the big game, right? We can't say SB anymore.
Yeah.
They get to watch the Super Bowl.
Who is it this time?
Trademark.
Usman and
Copyrighted.
No, they already fought.
Who won?
Usman. He knocked him out.
Disgusting.
Before we get to that though, I'm fucking sick of it.
Yeah, because you got to figure their viewership would have to go up if they pushed it ahead an hour.
It's a
You know what I mean?
fucking Saturday. All this shit happens on a weekend. You can make them watch it early. It's a fucking weekend.
Yeah, and I feel like more people here would watch it if they didn't have to stay up till 2 o'clock.
Exactly.
So
they should just film it in like
you
Ohio
can't,
or
Dude,
something
if it started
like that.
here, at 7, it would only be what 4 o'clock there.
Yeah.
At the
4
latest.
o'clock, yeah.
you can't watch it like a replay afterwards. Like they don't have it on ESPN
No,
Plus.
if you buy the pay per view, you could.
Right.
But then you're gonna wake up and like on my phone, my notifications would be like blowing my phone up.
What's
Not
the
a
next
big
big fight
notification guy.
going on?
What's the next big fight is
McGregor Poirier, or is that too far?
That's
July.
like July.
May is who the fuck is in May? It was supposed to be Volkanovski and Brian Ortega. That got removed. There's another pretty big fight. Who's light heavy? No, not light heavy. Oh no, they're actually trying to make Jones and not Jones. Ngannou and Lewis right now.
How the fuck do I
For
say
May?
this?
No, but they're trying to make that. There's one fight in May, the pay-per-view card.
Oliveira Chandler.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
right.
the lightweight title.
Right.
Duh.
how do you feel about that? I don't think I like it.
I mean-
Chandler's got one fight in the UFC.
I'd make a hard bet
See,
on the Conor fight right now.
I think Gaethje got
Anyone's
fucked.
interested?
I do too.
Yeah, but that's because he fought Habib, and then Habib was like, "I'm done." So that, but like, you can't fight for the title twice after, like right away after you just challenged for it and lost. I guess that's the method of thinking, I guess. But I don't necessarily agree with that. I mean, it's Habib. No one was going to beat him. So I feel like it should have been. Really, I think it should have been Gaethje and Dustin, but Dustin doesn't want that fight because he wants the Conor fight, which I get. So it should have been like if Oliveira and Gaethje fought. I think that would have been a little bit more
Who you
fair.
got with Conor Poirier though?
I don't know. I mean, I want Conor. I don't really ever bet when it comes to people that I actually want to win because I feel like that's gonna.
I bet 400
outweigh
on that
my
old Khabib fucking McGregor one against some Irish dudes. Oh, that was a nice little payday.
Oh, did you?
Oh yeah.
400 flat, or do they give you odds or anything?
They gave me some odds, and I forget who was. I think actually Khabib was the favorite at the point.
Probably, yeah. He probably was.
Pretty positive.
Maybe not. Maybe not. It might have been close.
I bet $500 on a game of beer pong literally 4 days ago.
How'd that go?
Lost the first time, won double or nothing. Got my money
What'd
back.
you do?
I was in. Oh, God, first of all, I hate going to any type of social event, but somehow it happened. And I won't say where or with who. But I was with someone. We were doing a $500 beer pong game, 1-on-1. He beat me. We went double or nothing. Got the money back.
Nice. Damn.
Sweating a little bit there, though.
I can imagine. Yeah, you could buy a good TV to throw off the roof for $500.
Fucking A, right? You can. But you'd have to watch it until it breaks. Actually, oh my God. Now that I think about it, I got one at my house that I just actually kind of broke.
Punch it?
No.
Remind me to never rent anything out to you.
Yeah, no. You
break a lot of
shouldn't let me,
appliances.
you probably shouldn't let me borrow anything. That's not a good idea. Unless it's like a Nintendo game or something. I like those.
Y'all see that Portnoy? Dude, he's Mr. Miyagi over here, bro. Every time he's killing flies.
There's a lot of bugs in here tonight.
Yeah, a lot of small ones.
Portnoy has a sex tape leaked.
No
Does he
way.
really? No
he's
shit.
He's had like 10.
I just started diving into his pizza reviews.
Really?
Just recently. I had no idea.
We should have got him to Gashi Pizza while it was still open.
Well, I don't know if he has 10, but he recently has one that got leaked. With
Did
some
you see
porn,
it?
with some a porn star? No, maybe she's just young, right? Some young Instagram. No, I didn't see it. Did you?
No.
Where do you even find that stuff now?
I don't know. They
Google,
are
bro.
really good at taking them down. He has this whole like bit where he's just like, if anybody talks about it, it's like that's a federal offense, talking about it or whatever. But they have like all the resources at their disposal over there at Barstool
Sydney
and
Reigns.
Churnin and Penn National Gaming, so they get that stuff taken down pretty quickly.
Did you hear about the guy who was banging the security guard who was banging Cuomo's daughter? And
Who?
he banned it, and then they still had that illicit relationship.
Wait, Cuomo banned his daughter from banging this dude?
Yeah, it was it was a security guard, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And Cuomo, I don't know if he fired him or stopped him from being around her or yada yada, but they went away and continued their relationship.
How do you? I mean, she's of age.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
She's grown.
Did you hear that?
How do you ban that? I mean,
ask Cuomo.
Guy's got a complex or something. There he is.
He's a little weird.
Yeah.
Thanks for the weed, though.
Yeah.
He had to do something. He was getting into too much hot water for that guy.
Yeah, definitely a little too much hot water.
Whatever.
Do you guys believe that there's only one right person for you? You know how they say there's only one out there for you. You'll find them.
No, I think it's all hormones.
Scientific approach.
I really
love
hope
it.
my girlfriend does not watch this episode, but she probably agrees with me as well.
So what? That pussy or that dick game has to be ill.
It's
some
gotta
may
be
say.
fire for sure.
Don't wink at me.
Or that mustache game for that matter.
Does that work for you, or
in terms of working?
Well, it's very recent, so let's ask. Yeah, let's get into this a little bit. Go ahead. Sorry, you were.
if you were engaging in carnalingus?
Oh yeah,
I like how you use that term too.
yeah.
Thank you. I like my vocab.
So it's working.
That's it. Does she like it?
She doesn't
Yeah.
not like it.
Yeah, she like strokes it.
Well,
Just
I mean,
she's the
Oh.
mustache. You have to watch the visual version of the podcast on YouTube for that. She's stroking the mustache. Marge enjoys the mustache. She likes it. It's not going to stay forever, but it's. I like that I can do it. It's just funny, and like with the masks and everything too. Like no one knows when I'm like out. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of just like my own little secret.
what are your parents think? Your dad doesn't have a mustache, right?
No, but he can grow it. He does some weird, like in the winter, he'll grow like a goatee. He thinks he's funny, stuff like that. But
My dad grew
You know,
a goatee
John.
for the first time in his life a couple years ago. Actually, while I was in Albany, and like every other day, I would just get a picture, and it was him in the typical old guy like pose, just goatee pics. He's like, "What do you think? Looks good, Dad." I guess.
good.
I thought your
Yeah,
dad,
yeah.
what does he normally have? Just a mustache?
He's got the all American stash.
And my dad bought
White
a
Fox,
motorcycle.
right?
That was his fucking midlife life thing.
Oh,
What is that?
You know, you want to actually hear one of the funniest stories from Albany
All
that I
over
have
me.
related
And the
to
mic.
you?
Oh yeah, fucking. Let's
Oh
do
my
it.
god! So we were riding home on the bus one day.
Wish we had the pro ISO for this one.
No, dude, this is absolutely wild.
Be able to see it.
So I was sitting next to Kevin. We were going back from we were taking the bus from school. It's downtown, having a
one's on
wonderful
me.
conversation. Right? Kevin gets off the bus. This dude comes and sits next to me, and I have no idea who the fuck this guy is, but he starts talking to me a little bit. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, what's up?
Is this when they called people racist and then the video came out?
No.
That was you?
No. That's something else. That's something else.
that was wild.
But this guy asked me, and I don't know, I must have been high or something. He's like, do you party with white girls? And I'm like, yeah, occasionally, I live over there. If you ever see us on the balcony or something, having a party, come through. And we left the bus, and then he goes, dude, I'm going to bless you real quick. He gives me, like, the biggest high five, and then next thing I know, there's, like, a pouch of cocaine in my hands, which I immediately gave to my roommates because I wanted absolutely nothing to do with it.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
That's fair.
But that was all caused by whatever conversation we were having prior to that.
You never told me about this, so now
You left the bus.
Yeah. Damn.
Remember when I had this bright idea to sell cocaine in Albany?
No.
That is a horrible idea.
It's just a joke. It's just a joke. You really don't remember that?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. We're joking. Just jokes. Just shooting the shit and cracking some jokes.
We're just joshing around here on the.
So wait. So did everyone answer? Do you believe that there's only one right person for you? You said no. It's hormones.
Hormones. For sure.
What do you think? Like, do you think that it's like predestined? I guess it would be the best term.
You better answer carefully because you got a fiance, bro, dude. You better tread carefully. You should be screaming yes.
There's
right
so
now.
many people, though. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, dude!
Billions of people you'll never meet.
You're about to pull a cons on my house, dude. Oh my god.
Okay. What's your
statistically speaking? All I'm saying is, I don't know.
Okay, Will's cleaning up, so I'll answer first. I don't believe in that at all. I think that everything has to do with the time, circumstance.
Easy for you to say. Your fiance doesn't listen to the podcast.
I think she might literally be in the laundry room right now.
Oh, true. I think
Babe? No, she's not. But
what you could say is that you could find someone who's compatible enough with you, where you enjoy spending time together.
Well, right? No, and I am happy.
But then the question is that love or not?
Well, I'm not saying like is there only one person you could fall in love with, to a certain extreme, like, and no one else would compare. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Some people think that people are literally destined to be together, and like no matter what happens in your life, everything's gonna bring you to that person. But then
that's like some Hancock shit.
Yeah, that's like not having free will in a way.
Yeah.
So that's you can't expect anything, dude. You just gotta live your life and like go through it, and then if you find someone who's really cool, that's it.
Yeah, like I don't mean to, I don't know, diminish like the
fairy tale aspect of that.
Yeah, like the
sentiment.
Yeah, no, I mean I don't mean to diminish like love as a whole. I'm just saying that I think that everything happens depending on circumstances.
Are we all cuffed here? Like,
yeah.
This conversation is gonna put us like in the dog bed. I swear to God.
I don't
at least we'll be there together.
Yeah. Well, it's your turn, Will, so I'll pass it to you.
Yeah, I mean, and also I just want to say, like, in questions like this, pleading the fifth, I feel like gives more of an answer than if you actually tried to like say something and explain yourself. So I'm not going to do that here. Right? I don't know. I'm in a very fresh and new relationship. Do I know if Marge is like the one person for me in the rest of my life? No, I don't know that. As of right now, hopefully it works that way, I guess I could say. For my time being, for the future, I don't see myself being with anybody else. There's that. Is she the only person that I could be compatible with? Back to Kevin and kind of Jimmy's sentiment of the numbers aspect and scientifically speaking. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that I could get along with just as well, maybe better, maybe slightly worse, and go through life with that person. Yeah, sure. Do I necessarily think there's one single person out there for me to spend the rest of my life with at some point, getting to that point and then spending the rest of my life with them? Probably not.
I think that's a very smart statement.
That's kind of what I was asking.
That was like a C- answer.
No, I'd definitely give that a B+. I was with someone for like 5 years at one point, and and you could find yourself in these situations where like you convince yourself that like yes, this has to be this way, and yada 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 yada. But at the end of the day, shit doesn't always work out. It's all really, I think, personally, is if you have a good time with that person. And if you do, what's the point of, like, going out and looking for something else?
So it's not just if that pussy is fire. As you originally
Bro,
said.
dude. Listen, dude. You go to the city. You download Hinge, dude. You can do all that shit for yourself really easy. It gets old very, very fast.
What's your Hinge experience in the city?
Oh,
It sounds like it's a good one.
Sounds like you may have been off the hinges, if you know what I'm saying.
oh shit, dude. I was on. I think I might have been on the Hinges, dude. I didn't realize that it was like apparently the connotation is like you're supposed to have a lot of money when you sign on with that app. And I definitely was on it when I was unemployed at one point. And I remember this one person who I was with, very nice person. Shout out Andrea. She's never going to see this podcast, so it's okay. Her dad was the ex-CFO of Time Warner Cable. Super cool. This other girl worked for like Google, like was making like $500K a fucking year. But you know, the thing with the whole like hookup thing, like it gets old. It gets really old. You want to have a connection with someone. Like you want to be able to talk to someone, relate to someone. You know, I think that's really what counts.
Complete 360 from you, huh?
Yeah, dude. I mean,
no, that's respectable.
So what's the criteria?
Just make sure you get tested afterwards. After all that, you know. But the criteria.
Yeah.
Well,
when do you go from, all right, you know, let's just get this done to, all right, like, see you at your parents' house?
My girlfriend stick and poked me the other day, so I guess we could call it that. But
wait, what?
We're not gonna dive down into that story, but just someone who's like really cool, you know.
Like she pegged you?
Yeah, that's what I was.
No, not pegged me. Like a little tattoo.
Oh, nice.
You know, we don't kink shame either or something.
Yeah, there's.
I don't know if that would be a kink.
You got any kinks? You kink, dude?
Well, no, to be honest, I'm not.
None of these Hinge girls had any sort of. You didn't show up and they're like, "Hey, put this chain around your neck."
Look, I got one rule, and that's just do not put anything inside my butt. And if you want to do whatever, that's fine.
I guess that's fair.
I think it's very fair, very, very fair.
I mean, I'd say so.
I'd say it's pretty fair to, look for more kinks and fetishes on episode 36 of Yikers Lounge, so you can go ahead and check that out if you haven't done so already.
I like the kink topic, though. I like it. I think it's fun. I think it's personal enough to like get.
Yeah, we know you're a pain guy, as Cam knows, as Cam says.
Yeah, why? What is up? Has he seen me? Like I'm a bitch. He's like, oh, you're into paint. I don't know about that, fucko.
You're into paint? What does that
paint?
mean?
Kev likes
pain.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm kind of into that a little bit. Like,
like a metal bat on your ball sack?
No, no. Like
no CBT.
CBT?
CBT?
Cockball torture. Got it.
Dude, no. Nick Myers made me watch that BME Pain Olympics. I don't want to think about that shit.
You guys ever seen the Jar Squatter?
Yeah.
I have, and I don't want to think about that either.
That was one of the worst
Speaking of
ones.
viral videos, Mr. Pumpkin.
The one.
Oh, Merry Holidays.
Yeah, Merry Holidays.
I mean, the infamous two girls.
Right. Merry Holidays was always my favorite because it wasn't gross. It was just like hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! We didn't talk about. Maybe we should end on this. Chris Weidman.
Oh, that shit was nasty.
Holy shit!
That was nasty.
Did you see that? Oh, he didn't see it.
Can you pull that video up?
Oh.
It's got to be somewhere.
Yeah.
Are you like a fight guy? You watch any like the UFC?
Yeah,
sounds like he does. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Did you watch? You didn't watch 261, right? The last one.
I didn't watch the Usman one apparently, but
yeah. So you know who Chris Weidman is then?
Yes.
Yeah, he fought Uriah Hall, and he lost. And I'll leave it at that, and then we'll bring up the video. You can see the highlights of the fight.
Well, it didn't last very long,
Can you
right?
see it?
Yeah,
That was like 8 seconds. Can you? Yeah.
And Uriah Hall. Blue trunks for Weidman, black trunks for Uriah Hall. On Monday, Hall was the favorite. He closes a slight plus 105 betting underdog per DraftKings Sportsbook.
Oh my god. Ooh.
His fucking leg is like an L.
Who did that shit? Jose fucking
Anderson Silva.
I'm sorry.
On Chris Weidman.
Yeah, he did it. He did
the guy
it to
that
Chris
broke
Weidman.
his leg. Yeah, it was the one he broke.
Dude, yeah, I don't fuck with that at all.
You know damn well Anderson Silva was in the back with like a fucking crystal ball, doing some voodoo bullshit.
What's the one where the guy where it ended in like maybe like 2.5 seconds where the guy just knees the guy in the face
Ben
and that was
Askren
it.
and Jorge Masvidal, and then Masvidal got knocked out. I saw a meme. It was like Jorge Masvidal and Ben Askren doing their face off, and it was like, "Hey Ben, you want to have a sleepover?"
Yeah.
And Ben was like, "Yeah, let's
I saw
have it."
that.
And then the next picture you swipe over, it's like them both getting knocked out.
This was like quietly one of the best cards.
Oh, yeah.
Probably the best card I've ever seen as far as action goes. That first fight too, Crut's leg
And Anthony Smith. Yeah.
Did they ever say what happened with that?
I think it just died, like the nerve. It was like a nerve
Yeah,
thing.
see, I thought it was nerve, and then who was it? I think a buddy at work said that it wasn't.
Yeah,
that they
Dylan
said it wasn't
Dylan
nerve.
texted me, dude. I was allegedly trying to illegally stream it before I bought it, and then because I didn't end up going to leagues, and yeah, Dylan texted, it like cut out, and then Dylan texted me. He was like, "Oh my god, the worst injury I've ever seen." I'm thinking it was like what ended up happening.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What the fuck did I miss?" I'm like, "Fuck!" So I can't get it back. I can't get it back, and I'm like, "Yo, you just spoiled it for me. Chill." And he's like, "Oh, my bad." So I buy it, I rewind it, and watch it, and I'm like, "What? Like, what? I get that his leg's fucked up, but I guess Dylan was drunk and watching it at a bar, and he was like, "Yeah, I thought his knee was dislocated or something."
I stopped smoking weed for like 2 years at one time. I forget what fight it was. I could look it up. It was Tony Ferguson versus someone else, dude.
With the elbow?
Oh, I don't know, but these dudes were beating the living fuck out of each other, and it was one of the most.
Was it Gaethje?
It might have been Gaethje. It might have been. I think Ferguson lost.
Yeah, it had to have been that one.
Pretty sure he lost.
Up. That dude doesn't stop though.
Yeah, dude, that dude's a fucking maniac.
What was the whole thing? Hold on, bro. I gotta finish. Or like whatever the fuck he said.
Oh.
Tony Ferguson. They like interrupted him, and he was
yeah.
like, "Hold on, bro."
Oh, and then they almost fought.
Yeah.
And the guy's like way bigger than him.
Yeah.
Was that Weidman too? He might have been.
I don't remember. Honestly.
Oh, like when they were like eating or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that too.
But anyway, yeah, that was one big thing I wanted to get to, the Chris Weidman thing, because that was like kind of viral even for people who aren't necessarily UFC fans.
So what's the pools you got going? You got these fight night pools. Do we have these UFC betting pools or?
What do you mean? Like as far as us in the podcast?
Yeah.
No, we don't really bet like
just
actively.
The celebrity death
yeah,
pool.
just the death pool.
Oh, just the death pool.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm waiting.
I mean,
wait, number 2's got to come soon.
That's Bob Dole for sure.
Bob Barker.
I don't know. Bob Dole's according to Wikipedia, Bob Dole's going out first.
Is he like the banana guy? I don't even know who fucking Bob Dole is.
How about this? Next year, maybe you could submit your rosters. This is just me spitballing. This is not set in stone. You can submit your rosters, possibly, and maybe we'll play. You can play with us with Yikers Island.
Bob Dole's dead in fucking 2 months, dude. He's 97 years old.
He's a senator. Former senator.
Oh, Bob Dole, that guy. Okay, yeah.
Robert J. Dole.
Yep. Oh, well.
All right. Wrap it up.
Wrapping it up.
Always wrap it up.
You guys wrap it up? You don't.
I do. You kidding me?
Of course, yeah.
Mostly. Oh, I don't care.
All right.
Whatever.
Well,
I plead the fifth.
Thank you guys for having me on the. I've had an excellent time here, and
You gotta finish that drink.
Anything you want to plug?
Anything I want to plug?
Yeah. Smoking Jay's barbecue.
Nah.
Yeah. Screw it.
He could do
He
that
could
shit
just do it
himself, dude. Anything I want to blow. If anyone wants to get me like flavored vape juice from Connecticut, because I can't get it from New York, that would be super dope.
Hit them up. What's your Instagram at that they can DM you with?
What is my Instagram at Jimmy Canzo. Yeah, just let me know. I just don't like peach.
He doesn't like peach.
You heard it here first. Anything but peaches.
Anything but peach. Blueberry, strawberry, watermelon,
Yeah, mango.
whatever.
Moving to the country, gonna give me a lot of peaches.
Great
Not
song.
him though.
Love the song. Anyway.